coffee is so good. Oh, it's so good. Words. Person's talking at me. Oh, okay. There we go. Good and hop bop. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the stream. Oh, how are you? How has your day been? Hopefully pretty damn good. It's so near the holidays, and man, we are like perma-gross, covered in dirt and all that, you know, Warhammer. Although we have a nice-ish face, you know, something. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully having a lovely day. As soon as we hit record, I start overheating. Give me a minute, I gotta take off my hoodie. God damn. Also, you ready to see like the most, maybe Christmassy, maybe not so much Christmassy. What is good, Red? How are you, my boy? Oof. I watched the first video you sent me, Red. I haven't watched the one that's like, don't miss out on this other currency. I haven't watched that one yet, but that video is a great video, by the way. The video that showcased Lyra's stuff, which would made a lot more sense. Basically, her defense stuff is like marking an enemy, and then based on the resonance, you get an effect. Yeah, still not even close to how good the thing is. Although I kind of, yeah, she's still just a good healer overall. Like the fact that you just switch to her, you start rocking people, you get shield and healing, I think. Even if you're not using her healing resonance stance, it is nice to have the pillars constantly heal you and do damage. But still, having the marked one is not the worst either. At least you can switch to Lyra, heal a shit ton, and then be good to go. I just don't know if you can heal your allies, so you may not be good for the sum of the whole, if you know what I mean. But still, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing Darktide today. What we have on the chopping block is to maybe possibly get a chain gun, although I don't know if that's really ambitious considering we are still level, measly level 17. Maybe 20 is when we get access to the minigun. That would make sense to me, but maybe not. Also, as you guys maybe can tell, I have not played a ton of Warframe outside of streams. I kind of wanted to run this by you guys. Also, this is kind of barely working, but you know, don't look at me. I wanted, yeah, it looks weird. Also, with the green screen, I need to have a background that's also, yeah, the lighting bothers me. That's a certain, this is shaded, and this is not. This is very well lit. Anyway, sorry. But I wanted to talk to you guys about that. I think we're doing too many things. Yeah, like I look back and I see we're very disjointed. I look at our past streams and I see that we're like doing some Tower of Fantasy, some VR stuff. We're doing some Darktide. I just think we're a little disjointed. I think we need to like come together, hopefully on Saturday as a community, and be like, okay, what would you guys personally get a feeling of community from and are interested in? Because the VR stuff is coming no matter what happens. That can't leave. I'm too into that right now. But I like Darktide. Like, I like all these things, but yeah, to me, it's like when you like everything, it's kind of like, well, what do you guys like? I'm just, put me wherever you need me kind of thing, you know? Although there's also true that some people could be like, I'm not really into gaming right now, Grin. I'm like, I get it. That's fair too. But yeah, I feel like we're doing a little bit too many things. We're like, you're not supposed to be too variety. Even variety people still stick with like one game for one whole week, you know what I mean? Which I think is what we might need to do. It would make more sense to, I think, handle in that way of like, here's a week of Darktide, nothing but Darktide, fully fucking sending Darktide, and then we take a break for a week and then do something else. With maybe one stream being the like differentiating factor thing. Yeah. Words are hard. Let's go. Also, I got myself a badass Mauler shield, which looks clean. And yes. What Red says, well, the main reason I shared the racing video was because Ghetto was using a monster truck mount that was super fast and had a boost button. But when I found out that the mount cost $150 for a gacha event, whew. Yeah, but can't you also get the mount like normal, Red? I think you can also get the mount normally, because when you look at your, maybe it's just like a giga crazy gacha, only like this is only gotten through the gacha system. But I thought you could get the mount, it would just take you forever, because it was like 5,000 or 7,000 mir, or whatever it's called. And to give you guys a gauge, the game's been out for a good bit. Ever since Vera, I have 5,000 saved, but I haven't spent it at all. So I'm not sure what the gauge is of how hard it is to get, but I think it's pretty hard. Let's jump in and start grinding. Maybe we can get some levels. What do you think, Red? Do you think we should, tip the boat a little bit, rock the boat, and play on tier 3, which this game's been out for a long time, and maybe there's some people who are willing to carry you, or nah, stay at level 2. That way, at least if you have bots and you're level 2, then people can manage. What's good, Beastie? Beastie says, thick boy, goddamn, yeah, the Ogryn. Ogre man, yes. What's good, Beastie? How's your holiday season taking care of you? Also, the same thing goes to Red. The video is still useful. Yeah. That guy, he seems like, again, Red. That was one of the reasons why. He was one of the reasons why when I was making Tower Fantasy content, I was just like, I'm fighting a losing battle. I don't mean to throw in the towel too early, but when you're like, oh, you are doing a lot of things correctly, and you have access to both early servers, past servers. You've been playing the game for like 6 months. That dude is like the definition of, I'm interested in this game. I'm going to start covering it early, despite whether it starts to succeed or not. And then when it does start to succeed, he's like, yeah, I'm the Godfather, bitch. I have so much built-in content, you can't even come at me. It's amazing. Red says, it's a different monster truck. The one in the racing, I think, only for... Oh! Shit. So it's a monster truck that you can use outside of the racing thing, but it costs an arm and a leg. Woof. Beastie says, also, what's happening, people? Not too much, Beastie. I'm not sure if you guys can really tell, but I was doing striking drills. I don't know if it's really seeable, especially not with the camera, especially with my weird hand. But can you guys see this whole blister scaling up the side of my thumb? I think you can. A little bit. Goes all the way up my thumb, basically. And it's from hitting stuff with a bat. And it fights you. Constantly fighting back at you. Also, Beast, I'm not sure if you were here to see the new glow up of the stream / difference. Just difference, but yeah. Also, Yev, sorry. Yev, my guy, just in case you're watching this in past broadcasts, I did buy a Bone Lab. I can't wait to play it. I will want to talk to you about it. Discord message me when we should play it, because since you did such a good job of paying for a game for me, I would like to get you a time when we can play it, and you can see it, and we can hang out and experience it together. Beastie says also, how do people? Red says though, according to Ghetto, the truck is the best racer, huh? Is there like a PvP system to racing? Because if that's the case, this is a little fucky. Gnawing Fetus, what's good, Gnawing Fetus? Fetus says, sounds good to focus fire on the game you want to play. Should provide more community at the least, but I myself like more structure than chaos. I also, assume others may not necessarily. What did that mean necessarily? Thank you for the feedback, though. That's really interesting. So you're saying that you... Sounds good to focus fire games you want to play. Yeah, to me, it's like, the one thing that, to tell you the truth, guys, it's tough because like VR is what I want to play, but I'll die. Like just to constantly be in that state, my eyes are gonna fucking bleed out of my head, and my body's just gonna break because it's pretty exhausting. So I can't do that all the time. So I need like a comfort blanket. But yeah, as far as ideas of a week of games, then different game thing. Oh, I see. So do you think the week, one game a week and then pivot or continue, given what we feel is a better protocol? I'm wondering what is chaos and what is order. Is that chaos or is that order? I think it sounds like order a little bit. There's also probably like a fine line. Like you can't just play the same thing as if it gets boring, then you're just like, I think it's when people start to get bored and you start to get bored, then you pivot. Beastie says, I'm chilling, enjoying the extra holiday time by sleeping as much as possible. I just got Biomutants late as hell too. Yeah, man, Biomutants is solid game. It was one of those games where like, I want to see what would happen if they had more of a budget, but it's already, I think, like that game is already what I think it needs to be in a weird way. Just because it's so unique, I don't know if sometimes you play a game, like I play a lot of games that in like VR or even outside of that, where I'm like, God damn it, if only this had like a little bit more of a budget, I'd be fucking amped. It'd be so much more. You could flush out these systems rather than it kind of just being like, here's something, I guess. You know. Now if he says, ooh, that's the nasty one there. Gonna be fun to deal. It's actually, I don't actually have any issues with blisters really. Again, contrary to, you know, it's fucked. It's just so fucked up. You know the shitty Scary Movie 2 where the guy has his creepy hands and he's like, this is my strong hand. Legitimately though, like my tiny little nubs can actually manage quite well. And it's also just the kettlebell stuff that I have like some fucking crazy callus on my hand. BC says, what fucking tan fancy is that? Ooh, the new thing, you like it? Nafia says, well, first let's start. I'll try to manage 2 at once. God damn it, go. Here we go. Also, that was a bad idea. Can I cancel? How do I cancel? Nope. Shit, sometimes doing quick play is horrible because some of the missions in this game are fucking terrible. Awful. Also, the modifiers, the worst. Red says yes, the races are PvP, but you can form a group with friends and race them. You got Merle currency for doing the races, but only in group races. Not, I was about to say. Oh wait, even with your friends grouping? That's kind of neat though. At least that's we could do that with community based. Look at that Santa Claus looking man. Golly, look at him up there. Nog says that IMO would be more ordered. I think a week or 2, depending on the game, would be a good stretch. A lot less chaotic than playing different games every other. Yeah. That's the good idea. We might do that. God, that guy looks so cool, man. The one people look so awesome. The gunners, like just the rangers, have like the coolest augments ever. And the fucking gunners? What do the gunners have like a skull helmet mask? What the fuck? Like you think the preachers? Oh shit. You think the preacher would have some of that? Wow, they really threw me in the deep end real quick. Also, it's been a good enough time to where I have not played enough. Oh, that's a... Okay. Ow. We're gonna turtle up here real quick. Okay. Get out of there. Ooh, it's lagging like a fucking crazy... I'm probably downed, actually. In fact, I probably should just do this. Because I feel like I'm fighting demons. And, yeah, well, I think everyone might have disconnected? I don't know. I feel like we're just going to get dropped. Oh, wait, no, you guys are back. Nope. I don't know if we're back. Or maybe back. I don't know. Rough. Yep, there we go. There it is. Reconnect. Try to, at least. Red says there is additional weeklies to do too. Each gives 50 old mirror. Oh, weeklies. Okay, weeklies. Yeah. What do you call it? There's also that other one that to me is really, man. Like I haven't been keeping up on my weeklies, and they actually have like, again, Tower Fantasy is the one. Whoever's running their like, I don't know what they would call it, but the like reward system mechanism person, like things to do and reasons to do them guy, whoever that guy is, he's doing great. Like the fact that weeklies are so like basically the ending thing to get to the max weeklies completed, like the weekly final boon, gives you something amazing. It's like that thing that can basically take a random chance for one of your armor pieces to not roll into a bad stat, which is crazy. Like that's hella valuable. So the fact that Tower Fantasy has that, which is just like hella nice, but it also rewards you for like doing the bare minimum, but the maximum bare minimum every day. I guess that is bare minimum, but yeah. What is good, Fluff? I started game because you weren't here. I was like, oh, maybe Fluff is busy because the holidays. How are you, Fluff? Well, we just talked about maybe doing a week sprint of a game instead of it being like a little bit of Darktide, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Just to do 1 week of just bang, 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 Darktide, VR, and all that. Oh, that's a. I hear a dog. Also, I got up. I spent some of my weekly currency. Don't fall off. on a purple shield, and I don't know if it was a mistake or not, but yeah, I imagine Fluff is max level in all of the Darktide classes, because I have been slacking, and he's just going to be like, guess what, child? I've ascended, you've stayed a guppy. But how is your holiday going, Fluff? Oh, so where are these people going? Ah! We jumping down? We jumping down. Also, I just watched a video of a person talking about all the upcoming VR games for 2023 next year. There's some, but just some, which is like, okay. Also, shit. This gun's great too. And shoot! I'm really lighting my friendo up here, but Jesus. There. Stop it. Oh, but sorry. The one game that I was going to talk to you guys about is, I did not know that Walking Dead 2, or sorry, Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, which is one of the premier games for VR. The first one made like hell of a splash, and it was actually my kind of introduction into VR, and I was like, this shit is awesome. If you could ever afford the VR, this would be crazy cool. Like you're stabbing zombies in the head, looks rad. But what do you call it? The sequel of that game came out, but it's only on Oculus, and a lot of people are like, this fucking sucks, I hate this is the worst. I agree, but I was thinking, god damn, maybe I should get in there quick while people are like there's a lack of people able to experience because of the allegiance to Steam and hatred of Facebook, which, you know, yeah. But yeah, also, careful. Whoa. Come here, you. Ooh, where's the gunner that's lighting me up? Oh, they're all over there. Come here, you. Stop it. God damn, this thing has hella oomph. I think it's because it's a purple tier weapon, so it just has higher scaling and such. Go! Ow! So for I need to do big hits. Stack on that bleed. Hopefully we can. Oh, is this the one where we gotta carry shit? Ah! Ah! Bleed stack! Bleed stack! Bleed stack! Bleed stack! Oh my god, Ogryn is still. Oh shit! Wait! Go! Go! What happened to him? Did my friend behind me die? No. Did I get him? Nice. Sand is protecting us as well. Fishing can also give dark crystals. Hell yeah. Do you know how we unlock fishing, Red? Because I have not a clue. Give me a healing pack. I will take a little bump too. Little one. Fluff says, had my late shift before and extend the weekend for the sake of holiday. Let's go! You've enjoying your time. What game of you has taken up your time because of that extra time off? Or did I misread that? And there's more. I hope it's. Yeah, I hope we got time off. Was also first night of 2 night crew people. They seem to be able to handle the workload decently. Hell yeah! Do you finally get rid of those fucking leeches? Those fucking bastards who are like, I don't want to do anything. One of them was like, I'm sure there was reasons. I'm trying not to be. Yeah. That was a lot for people who are like, I know, it's a lot for me. Yeah. Was the stoic thing, generous with others, strict with myself kind of thing. Also, I don't know why people fight over there. It's a bad time. I don't think you can stack bleeds, but oh fuck, you're right there too. Hello, my friend. God damn you. Alright. Who is lighting me up? Oh, you were lighting me up. Oh, we're doing this side first. Well, wouldn't that have been good to know? Shit. And that really knocked you guys back. We are divided. Or will we conquer? I don't know. Fucking big boys everywhere. Alright, bud. We getting stuff? Nothing in there. One in here. Oh, my little Ogryn baby legs, go! So we at least got half of them taken care of, but it took me half just to get the This. Ooh, there's a flamer guy. Let's do this. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't work. There's gunners though. God damn it. Fuck it. Playing ranges. I have like zero playtime with ranged weapons as the Ogryn. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it exists. If we can play ranged. End the ting. End the ting. There we go. God damn it! What hit me? Are you gonna take it, buddy? I kind of was kidding with my baby legs. My baby legs actually got some oomph. Thank you. I'll just run it. Go. Oh, it tells you in the video. Perfect. Thank you. My shield tanking. Go. And whap. Press button. Epic jump. Hooah! They just fucking slid right through or it fucking slammed to my chest. Alright, let's get Fluff in here. Hopefully. Unless Fluff's doing something. In that case, enjoy your holiday. You don't have to play with me. Just getting one aisle of the working broke down, and even then I put everything on the shelf. I see. I'll be hopping on Darktide to join after this. If you're like, hell yeah, buddy! Hell, would love the help. Ooh, we got a new weapon. Fluff says, no gaming yet. I haven't gone to sleep yet after getting home from the last shift. Golly. Man, was it Beastie who was telling us that he also works at the night shift as well? Y'all who do that stuff it seems like I would, like, if it was for me, I would probably do it too. Like, I'm just a night person and I would rather do that. And also I just am not a very social person, which is like, yeah. But I don't know. To me, I think it would be. I think you would need to be really strict with, like, I'm not tired, but I need to go to sleep now. You know, like, I feel like it'd be easy to be like, do kind of what Fluff's doing, which is like, I'll stay up until I get tired or whatever. And I'm like, that's so. That freaks me out a little bit. That makes me scared because I know how important sleep is for brain stuff. But I'm sure Fluff's managing it, and same with Beastie. Or whomever. I think it was Beastie who said that. I think it was Beastie. Yeah, I think so. Someone. Sorry, I'm getting got too many people in my brain. Also, we had such a little time to do our dailies. Oh shit! I don't have any currency to buy it, but looks interesting. I've never seen any legendary at all. Does it have a special effect, or is it just like, nah, it's higher scaling? Because if it usually, hopefully, legendaries have like a special bonus effect. I don't know. But cool. Although I don't see the Ripper. I wonder if that's because I haven't reached the right level yet, or if there's no like traditional chain gun and it's just this, which is the heavy stubber. Yeah. Okay, was Beastie? My brain is not degraded yet. Although I did buy a DNF duel as a gift from a friend who. So we can probably play outside of using parsecs. Okay, that's a lovely gift. Red says fishing is already unlocked. You just open the fishing menu, buy a basic rod for 100 gold, some bait up to 300 per week, then just go to any fishing spot and get out for. Okay, perfect. Okay, so it's not that crazy. Fluff says, plus, they just released a grind balance patch alongside teasing an upcoming season pass with 5 more characters. And DNF Duel? That's awesome, man. That's one of those games where whenever I hear about it, people are fucking over the moon. So they're clearly doing something right. I just ain't in the fighting game community. I used to watch some people play it. So it's awesome watching people play it at a high level, but I don't know, man. I always get frustrated with, like, is it AAB, BBA, or AO? Well, there's not even an O. What? I just, I get like, too much. I want like more. Again, my thing that gets my juices churning into my brain is like reactionary stuff. Like that's why, like, I guess I'm like the general, like, you know, Call of Duty, aim quicker, reflex sights faster, all that. Which I know degrades over time, so I probably will over time become like, I like my slow-paced, methodical planning games. But right now, I like the reactive stuff. And with VR, that shit's only getting more prevalent. Otherwise, I made a pretty important decision that's been a long time coming related to Second Life. So most of my life this morning had been that since I got home. I see. Okay, made a pretty important decision that's been a long time coming related to the Second Life. What's that? What's that mean? I mean, I usually sleep anywhere around 10 a.m. To noon, and sometimes stretch to 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. at the least. Okay, so as long as you're getting right, you sleep right, and etc., and you're doing good. I mean, you know that more than me. But if I put myself in your position, I think, oh shit, I need to be malicious about like, because I'm a night person. So like, even though it's night, I'll be like, I'm feeling good, baby. I can keep on trucking. I just worked a little bit. My heart rate got up there. Let's fucking go. And I'd be like, nope, stop it. go fucking sleep. BZ says, oh God, when I first started, I passed out for the first time in my life. I just locked out. BZ says, it was like a second week, I think. I was out with my brother, and I just blacked out and fell over. Was an experience to say the least. That's not good, Beastie. Did you at least, like... that sounds like a different thing. Like, did you like, oh, did you like, were you sitting? Because you can't just be fucking, I think that's called something. I don't know what it's called. It's like where people have such a weird sleep system where their brain just turns off. And I'm like, God damn, if you're on concrete and you fall face first into it, shit. Bad luck of the draw on that. Also, I'll invite Fluff if I know how to. Fluff usually just joined like a magic man. Social. Oh, Fluff hasn't logged in yet. Gotcha. Offline, invite, strike team when he gets on. I was like, yeah, BC, you got to elaborate on that. What happened? Tell it to me like in a story, but condensed. Like what you were out and about from after working a long shift for your first time, and you just, I hope that you were like sitting on like a train or a bus stop or a stool, and you were like, you nodded off basically. But if you just fucking nope and oh, that's nuts. That's a problem. But yeah, why was it? Is because your body wasn't used to, like you should. So if your advice to somebody else going through that, I was standing. I just got off and had eaten nothing either. I was lacking everything like survival game where everything is at 0, and I just fainted. How long did you nod off? Did you when you hit the ground, your brother like you wake up with your brother slapping you in the face, screaming at you some shit? Fuck. Fluff says I'm already a night owl, so I'm used to being up overnight. Yeah. No, I know you're used to. I'm just worried about the recovery process of your sleeping in the day, because I think, Also, like I feel like it would weirdly. Because you still want to have time to do stuff, so it'd be weird. But you'd have to, again, that's why it's like I have to just be strict about this, because waking up at this time so that I still can do the things I want to do and work the job. Fluff says, plus, there's a community-made English dub mod pack for DNF Duel, which is really neat. Even has a compatibility version with the Maximum Dude's voice mod. Okay. Logging in now. It's a small. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Download patch. Fluff says, Second Life is the precursor metaverse to things like VR chat. Huh. Is it a VR mod? I'm gonna Google it real quick. Facecam. There we go. Let me Google this. What is it? I wish I would. Is this on my? Should this be on my radar? Second Life is the precursor to metaverse. Second Life VR. What is this? What this? Okay. And is this made by Metaverse, or is this made by VR chat? Looks kind of sociable. Also, this is the issue with a lot of the VR things, where everything looks like a Steam game that costs $15 but has some fun ideas but is still a Steam game that costs $15. And it looks like this. God damn it, I want to open up the thing. This keeps telling me bullshit. God damn you. God damn you, open up image. Open up image. There. This is what I mean. This is what they look like. I just googled this. This is what I got for the Second Life. What is this about? You know, it's always like like that's why VR chat weirdly works, is because of like the way it's cartoonish and yeah. But this looks like that guy looks like he shouldn't be there. Like he's a different person. He's an alien in looking through. Like he's a different lens of human. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Yeah, interesting though. But it's like a VR. Like is it a challenger? I guess I could just look at. I literally am right here. Second Life. Whom is it made by? But it's wrong. It does work. I'm gonna let Fluff describe this to me. Yeah, I feel like it's a spin-off of Meta, like a Meta company maybe. Also, let me delete that. There we go. My maxed on chat. Good. I am back to this. Oh. Fluff says, and had been one of my personal defining influences. To keep it simple, I finally had the opportunity to change my username from SL and put to rest the choice I had made ages ago. Okay, cool. So you got like a new username. Nice. Interesting. BC says, nope. I was already standing, just straight up fainted. Just crazy story, man. That's crazy, BC. You gotta take care of yourself. We need you in this world. Fluff says, this is why I've made sure to go into work with plenty of water and either snacks or money to buy something at my lunch break to stay hydrated and feel, yeah, man. Yeah, especially when you're moving, like, like, what do you call it? When I work out, you drink like a gallon or 2 liters of water. Like, it's nuts. You need a lot of water. It's a virtual world of sorts, been around for 15 years. It's not VR. Oh, I see. So it's just a like a community kind of hub game. Gotcha. Neither. It's very old. Mostly community fueled creations and economy. Gotcha. So is it mostly like a you were saying that it's like a like if you think of VR chat, it's like that, except maybe even VR chat took some things from it, considering how old it is. Interesting. BZ says, when I hit the ground, the grass was so comforting. I had to focus myself to get up, and my brother just freaked till I hopped back up and half-ass waddled to bed. Yeah, shit. At least you weren't too far away from your house. But golly, man, yeah. Is your brother like a smaller gentleman? Like are you the oldest? Could he have done something basically if you were like in trouble outside of getting help? But yeah, that's brutal, man. So you basically your body sent you a signal of like fucking hey, I'm gonna turn off completely if you don't turn off manually. Okay, and then you kind of like stumbled up. Jesus, man, that's freaky. It's funny though, you didn't have any like, you didn't feel like garbage, or you just felt like garbage the whole day, and you're like, it's just a job. This is what it comes with. The first day is gonna be hard. That's what they say, and then you're like, oh, it's not that hard. not hard enough for your body fucking breaks. Golly. What do you think, Fluff? Tier 2 or tier 3? Also, what is the global thing with this week? Low intensity engagement zones. Expect fewer high intensity engagement special. That means a lot of enemies in small spurts. What is that? Hunting grounds. The enemy has fucking the dogs, man. The dogs will take a chunk out of you regardless of what you do. Feels bad. I feel like I should make Fluff. Can I do that? I'll make Fluff the leader, because he knows more about this game than me at this point, like a lot. Click. How do I accept? Yes, what? I was not friends with you on the what? How do I make you? There it is. Tier 2 is more reliable, it's true. Nothing worse than investing so much and then shitting the bed at the very end of it. Is where I discovered the furry community and found out about myself. Oh, that's awesome. Navita says, when I woke up 7 p.m. till 7 a.m., I tried to pass out by 10 a.m. Usually woke up by 5 and 6 p.m. on my days off. I passed the fuck out around noon and didn't wake up until 9 or 10 p.m. Golly. Y'all gotta eat. This sleeping stuff is a whole thing. I know, like, I'm not sure what the best way to do it is. I'm sure last thing I remember when I used to have trouble sleeping, The last thing, the thing that pissed me off the most when people come at you with like, oh, here's what you need to do. And I'm like, bitch, I've tried it all. In hindsight, I tried it all, but poorly. So, but still, but yeah. But yeah, what do you call it? I'm happy with my sleep right now. One of the biggest keys for me with sleeping, I'm not sure if it's everybody, but it's temperature. If I can keep my room cold as hell, like I sleep so much better in the winter because it's just innately more cold in my room. If I can keep that room cold, I am easy breezy. I can nod off fast. But if it's not that way, so thank God I got him. It's bad. Yeah. Meta is the metaverse is poor copy pasta of the idea of SL. Had figured out nearly 2 decades ago. Gotcha. So they just shit in the bed a little bit. Man, the thing that bothers me so much about the VR space is that like so many companies, and I get it, I guess I shouldn't be too hard on the VR community, but yeah, the thing that pisses me off the most about the whole VR thing is that like I think there's people are investing in the weird thing. Like the more like the 3 of the games or like 5. Let's say 60% of the games coming out next year are all VR games that you could suspect. What would you guys suspect is in the category of VR games that people make VR games about? You have 2 categories. I'll give you guys 2 answers, and they make up the majority, if not literally 99% of the games coming out. There's 2 categories. I'll knock one off the list. None of them are FPS, okay? What would you guys determine, based on your even slight understanding of VR, would be the predominant categories that people make VR games for? Okay, they're still making those, and I don't know if they are the best, but I do think they are. It makes sense for indie games, basically being like this is the thing, like the game. I'm not gonna spoil it before you guys answer. If everyone does answer. To this day, I'm on the kind of sleep schedule every 8 years, even 8 years later. Golly. So is that because you had a job that conditioned yourself that way, or is it just the way it works? Like the way that works for you found? That guy's really clever. He's crouched down when he shoots. Fuck. Go. Oh, there's so much. Oh my God, there's so much. We're playing a really high intensity one. That's like 15 gunners in one location. BC says, nah, he's older and way stalker built like a stick, and he's basically a rock. Oh, I see, gotcha. So he could he done something? No, he said he couldn't have. Nah, he's older, way stockier. So could he have helped? Could he have picked you up if you like fucking nodded off in the middle of the city? Could he have picked you up and like gotten to like a place like a bench, or is he like, nah, you're staying there until we call an ambulance? Oh fuck. Where is it? Where the fuck is this sound coming from? Jesus. Red says, I'm the same. I need to be cool enough for me to sleep. If the heater's on, I'm not asleep. Yeah, man, it's too much. Like it's a problem though. Like I'm not sure if I just have poor heat regulation. I know if I did like cold showers and shit, which I know our boy Lone is. Ah, shit. Our boy Lone is doing constantly, but it's too much. Also, it's such a pain in the ass. You know, when you're at the end of the day, you just worked out. You don't want to be like, let me just suffer for 15 more seconds. It's like, no, I'm done. I don't want to get in a cold shower. I think I'd be more incentivized to like get into a cold plunge, like an actual tank, if that was the only thing I had to do that day, in terms of like pain and like resistance, basically. But yeah, here I see the flashing light. Oh, that's just bullets. Oh shit, there's a big boy. Don't bayonet hit me. I'll be honest, these guys really like take a long time to hit you with that bayonet. They like cock their arm a lot. You should just plunge. Stop it. BC says, I can't sleep without a blanket. I'd burn alive and dude, you know what's fucked up, Multi? I agree. I'm the same way. I think everyone does that thing where they're like, okay, I'm gonna stick my leg out of the covers just to get a little bit of cold. I'm overheating. But I can't sleep that way. My leg always comes back in. So it's a fucking nightmare, Bolty. Where like I need cold to sleep, but I can't not be covered. And it can't be like a thin ass sheet. It needs to be like sufficient covers. I don't know what it is. Some sort of like I'm trying to get away from the demons under my bed or some shit. Some latent weird fear as a child. But it's there. And I do not like sleeping without having any sort of layer between me and the external world. But yeah, so and what helped me a lot actually is getting a weighted blanket, which actually is very airy, but it's heavy as shit. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm wearing like a Kevlar vest, essentially, going to bed. Where is it? Stop it! Stop it! We're making great headway. Maybe jinxed it. No, Vita says, yeah, pretty much. I'm more of a two-man shift sleep schedule, but default the job had just shifted it later a few hours. Now I'm more of an 8 a.m. To 2 p.m. sleep schedule. Okay, so but still, yeah. Okay, well actually, like sleep. That means when you're asleep. So you work at night, is that right? So a sleep schedule meaning it's you sleep at 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. I fucked up. Do we avoid it or do we face it? I think we should avoid it. Honestly, I don't know why you that's the thing that's kind of shitty about Darktide. I don't know if there's any bonus to fighting things. Be careful, Fluff. There's a monster. There's a monster there. Oh, fucking no. Oh, that's a different thing. Pin. Please focus on me. It didn't. Fuck me. Focus on me. He's fucking locked in on that guy. Luckily, you guys are doing big boy damage. There we go. Hit me. Nice. You guys are lighting him up. Correct. Golly. So yeah, you're yeah. It turns out everybody is works at I can't speak. Everyone works at night shift, which honestly, I guess that makes sense for people who can tune into a stream at these hours. Makes sense. But also, I would prefer that too, man. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what do you do actually, Nongfees? What is your workload? Like, what are you in a, you don't have to tell me specifically, but what is your physical? Because Fluff works in he's breaking down pallets and stacking shelves and shit, which is a good bit of physical activity. But what do you call it, man? There's different jobs for sure, but I remember what do you call it? When I work for my family when they need me, it's nuts. It's there's a super demand on your physical strength in a split second, if that makes any sense. So it's pretty chill usually, but then there's these moments. Actually, honestly, most of the time I'm just a person that I like to throttle my body at the 90% and see if I can hold it there for as much as possible. I'm sure that's gonna come back to bite me when I get older. But anyways, the point is that there's times when we're putting up a sign 50 feet up, or enough to where you die if you fell, and you have to pick up this giant sign and hold it there. The weirdest stabilization muscles you've ever had gets pulled there, and it's usually you're standing all day working on a table cutting out decals and signs, which is also weirdly tricky, you know. So I just wonder how. I feel I don't know. I feel the physical exertion, if you're working the night shift, hopefully you're not also throttling the fuck out of your body physically, you know. Hopefully, although I feel they might go hand in hand. Yeah, he could have just checked me over his shoulder and kept. Okay, gotcha. So he's a big boy. He's a big sturdy boy. Gotcha. Big sturdy boy brother would have took care of you. Gotcha. Made sense. It's funny though, man, because I always see that same thing with brothers. It's usually brothers share sorry, they don't share anything. They're the inverse body types. My brother, to me, is the complete opposite. He is short, and he's basically an endomorph, I think is what it's called. It's an endomorph and an endomorph, but he's basically the short, stubby one. Built like a football player, basically. And I'm built like a basketball player, super gangly and long as hell arms and shit. I think it's an endomorph, whatever they're called. I always get them confused, but regardless. One is a gangly person who struggles to put on muscle but also fat. And the other one is a person who struggles to lose fat but puts on muscle pretty easily because of all the things. Ah, ah. And then there are the people who are like, who have like Norse genes, who are just kind of a mixture of the both, like super fucking thick, dense as hell, but also taller than shit. And you're just like, god damn. So I think they have, yeah, I don't know. Those people are weird. I don't know. I think they're, yeah, I feel like they have really good genetics until they reach 50, and then they just start crumbling. But I don't know. I was in a factory way back when. Now I'm a line cook. Ooh, that sounds good. Still on your feet for a good bit, constantly in motion, I bet. Still something. Average temp online is near 100 feet when at the grill or flat is about 90, 100. Geez, okay. Jeez, okay. So it's way hotter as on the grill. Is that what you're saying? Oh shit! Where's the guy with the shield? Heavy hit. Oh. Ooh. Oh shit! Not enough time to pull the bullet. Golly, yeah. We need a weapon that's like ready to rock immediately. Honestly, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm just I have the urge to jump classes too much, but like I really want to play the gunner. But also I don't know. I feel like I should just build up my one person. I just don't know. I don't know if you can rock the staff and a hand cannon. So I'm like, maybe we should just rock the hand cannon then, because I kind of want the hand cannon because the hand cannon just seems satisfying. Because I think you can play melee with just about any class. I say that as the Ogryn, who's like the tankiest boy with the most overpowered melee weapon, but I feel like probably a rude awakening. Come here, you! Don't you shoot me! Heavy hit. Heavy hit. Heavy hit. Heavy hit. Whop! And whop! I think I don't have the thing that gives me extra shield when I do heavy hits, which I think I should have. It's quite good. Especially now that I make sure to spam it because of the OP nature to bleed. Come here, you! Stop it! Ow! Thank you! Ow! I should have soldiered up there for a minute. Shit! Where is it? The clicky clacking. Oh, I have to reload. Takes me an eternity to reload. Honestly, I feel like that's the main thing. Like you'll die because of the reload, not because of the time it takes to reload. Oh, is there like a serpent thing here? That giant witch? I don't think so. There's ammo here though. Constantly in motion, always on foot. Yeah. That's tricky job, man. I don't know what's better, honestly, because the constantly in motion thing just has, I think it's like hell on your joints. Also, I started it. I hope we're ready to rip. I'm gonna go take a little bump. Wop, wop, wop. Go. I tried opening it. It was not opening. Open. Come here, you. Die, goddamn you! You're bleeding all over the place. Yes. I like the plant side. The planting side of the line. Maybe 885. The cooking side is near 120. I see. Oh shit! What happened to my boy? Typing, I bet. Typing. For sure typing. Also, I'm so sorry, Fetus. I would normally, I'm much, well, I'm not much better at reading, but because we're in the middle of the fight, I'm like, okay, I understand. But I should read before I talk. But then it slows down everything exponentially. Oh, why did that go over there? Why did you put the little thing that way? What is going on down here? Do 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 do. Just a crunch of the shield is nuts. So I hope someone's helping that guy good. And open, I said. Come here, you! Ah! You still up, my guy? Golly. Could we try to a cliffhanger towards the end of the bridge? What? Does he want to get an achievement or something? God damn it, hot fire. Sure, I need it as well. I don't know what you guys want me to do. Are we okay to go deploy this? I'm gonna get hit. Yep, I know it. Fucking bastard. Give me. Don't hit me. That little fucker is gonna hit my damn toesies. Go. Ah. I am speed. Yeah. Actually, he was really short, or not short. Sorry, he was really not had no oomph. Take some ibuprofen at the start of my shift. The worst part of the job is the pain. I have plenty of energy otherwise. And is it the feet? Because I hope that will adapt over time, Fluff. Because that's something I heard. God damn it. It's something I heard people talk about, which was even me. Even though I do all the workout stuff with the all this, I think it's just conditioning. It's one of the things that sucks. But if you're not on your feet all day and moving, it hopefully build up calories. I do think there are things you can do, like get the right soles and all that stuff. But I still think there's an element of conditioning. And I say that as a person who I've exercised always barefoot and stuff like that, which helps. I think I have way healthier feet than most people. But standing on your feet for like 20 hours, constantly moving, and on a ladder and shit is a bit different. I don't know if you guys wanted to do something by the ladder or by the bridge, so I don't know what the goal is here. I will soldier up and just chill. For me, it isn't the pain inducing. Wearing good shoes works wonders, but the heat drains my energy. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, the overheating. Do you drink a lot of water? Because I'm curious, what do you call it? I've heard, I mean, I'm not sure what the whole thing is, but Nong, what do you call it? What's good blown? I feel like cold showers or cold plunges helps with the heat, specifically heat regulation and whatnot, which could help with that. But also drinking enough water, which I'm sure you do a fuck ton. So I think, 2 gallons per shift. Yeah, so it's just hot. It's just hot as hell. Yeah, it's just weird trade-offs. But you think there'd be an evolutionary pattern to it. But I will say, I do think, like, even if you're wearing good shoes, I think, like what you said, you're coming off of jobs I think already are on your feet quite a bit. That has that function, because what we would call, we were on. Well, with that being said, no, I take it back. No, I think we had like the double horrible thing where we woke up at like, what was it, 7 p.m. and went home at like 8 p.m. We woke up at 7 a.m. and went home at 8 p.m. That's what it was, 8 p.m. that day. Anyway, we were in a hot shop on ladders, constantly doing like pretty physical things, like holding up a sign and putting on a giant big truck, basically is what we do. And just the heat in your shoe and being on your feet all day. And it's weird because it's not like a movement heat. Like, I feel like if I was picking up something and walking a distance, that would be healthier for your foot. But the fact that you're like on a ladder, which means your feet have to engage, but they're sedentary. So my foot just swelled like fucking crazy. Now, granted, I'm not on my feet for that long, but still, it was one of those things where I was like, Jesus Christ, this is heat can play. I think it was the heat, honestly, that made such a big difference in terms of the swelling. And I drank a lot of water. I drank a lot of sodium too, to make sure, or sodium and potassium, which helps filter out the salt. So yeah, and it kicked my ass. It was a different thing. BC says hi, bye to Lone. Yeah, he has to work, so what do you call it? He works on Fridays, so He always comes here at the latter half. For me, it's a pain, include the shoes. No problem. About 2 gallons per shift. Fluff says, I need to get full-length insoles, as the 3 of the 4th ones aren't cutting it and aren't already wear it out. Yeah, it's also the thing I hear about people with shoes. They wear it like crazy. But that's also the thing I don't know. I find weird, man. I don't know. I find it's difficult. Shoes are like diet. Like almost all of it is kind of correct, but sometimes really off, given the thousands of variables that could exist within your specific genetic system of like being glucose intolerant, and that's probably, there's 50 other versions of that with fat and meat and vegetables and how you process food and all that stuff. I feel like shoes are in that same category where, like, for me, I find the shoes that have less support, like minimalist shoes, fucking great. But they wear out really easy because there's no fucking meat on them, you know what I mean? So it's tricky, but yeah. But also, if you wear, like, then there's some people who I think it's the reason why that I think works for me is because I've exercised with my feet, bare feet basically, so my feet are naturally ready to grab like flat ground. But I think people who normally have like the Nike shoes that are like compressing your feet in some extent, but hell, they have a lot of support also. But that try to get ones with wider toe box. But but yeah. Also, Fluff, whatever thing you want to do, throw me in, Cat, when you get a minute. So I should drink my tea. I'll drink some tea and then I'll slam my water because I'm dehydrated. I still haven't found the perfect thing to couple with my tea. I think honestly weird. I think I actually like it by itself. Something weird it's doing in my head. Otherwise, it's not enough to provide being on my feet for the most of the time, and on hard tiles of the store. Yeah. Ton of variables too. Nong says, yeah, that has probably helped a bit, but shoes do make a bit different. Yeah. What's good, Wilbur? Wilbur, it's been a millennia, my boy. How are you? Hopefully you're taking care of yourself. We've missed you. Fluff says, but the pain. Graves said GG. But anyways, Fluff says, but the pain relief tends to last almost the entire shift, so I rarely need to take more. But I have some asymptomatic and small ibuprofen packed with a lunchbox just in case. What do you call it? That's yeah, Fluff. I mean, I hope. But we're probably like almost 3 months in now, maybe more. I hope there's an adaptation point or like Nong is saying, a shoe. I think it sucks though, is like shoes are, like I said, there's so much variability. It's not like trying a diet where you like have some food, doesn't work for you, you shit the bed, it doesn't work. But then there's versions of that, like for shoes cost, like if a good pair of shoes costs anywhere from like $90 to $200. So yeah, it's like that's a big fucking fail to take every month if you're trying a bunch of new shoes. And I don't know if you win. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you get what you want just by going to like quote unquote a specialist or like a shoe guy. You know, I don't know if they know, because I think everyone's foot's weirdly different based on how you've built muscle within your foot and all these things. And one thing is that while I'm on my feet 100%, I never stay. Yeah, see that thing standing still is, I think, to me, I'm not trying to overhype myself, but that I had like, by the way, one thing you're never supposed to do when you have like swollen anything, like swollen knee, swollen ankle. For me, it was my foot all the way up to my like calf, all was swollen. What you're not supposed to do, even though your foot's so swollen and is very malleable like a gel pad, you're not supposed to go, look how fucking swollen my foot is. Press all the way you can until there's a crater within your flesh. Because then the next day, oh fuck, does that hurt? That is bruising. I don't know what it is, if you just like, you spread out all your tendons and your muscular structure, it shit hurts next day. You also got like bruising wherever you poked. Not good. Not good. It looks cool, and you can like show people, look how bad it is, but ooh, after pain, not great. Elizabeth says, I'm good. I've been sick. So I can't watch this stream. Oh, I sucks, Wilbur. Hope you get better, buddy. Man, everyone's dropping like flies this holiday season. My parents have gotten them. My poor nephews and nieces, man. Feel so bad for one of them. They just can't shake it. They just keep getting sick. I'm like, God damn. And I don't know what's been going on with me, man. I have literally been like, I am literally in the splash radius from everyone who's sick. My family's crazy. Even if somebody's sick, we still get together and hang out because we're crazy. And everyone else always gets sick after those things happen, and we just say fuck it, and yeah. and every time someone gets sick, they're like, oh, I'm sick, I hate it, we shouldn't have got together, and then we get together again. It's stupid. Anyways, point being, I've come out unscathed, knock on wood, but still, I don't know what I'm on. I think it's because it's Christmas, so it's winter, sorry, so it's colder in my room, so I'm sleeping better. And I've also been drinking a shit ton of this tea, which I think is genuinely helping. You know when you start doing stuff and then you look into it and you're like, oh, apparently this has like a lot of immune boosting properties. Like it has 3. It has more like antioxidant stuff than matcha, which has even more than green tea. It has some sort of weird lining thing where it actually trains your immune system in a weird way. I don't know, man. This is why diet's so impossible for me. I just kind of like, I'm trying this because it's just hard to describe. I think it's working. Like I read a bunch of studies that said this. But then if anyone's ever looked into like nutrition in any way, you've also seen the people who are like, this does everything. This is basically like God's drink. It's funny because this TM drink is literally called Elixir of the Gods. Where it comes from is what it's called. Point being though is everyone's like I remember when everyone was going buck wild for green tea. Oh fuck me. I was going buck wild for green tea. And it was like, it does everything. It cures cancer. It gives you a third penis. What? You have a second one? Oh my God. It's a lot. And I'm like, listen, man, I get it does good things, but just because one study is like, it's too much. Keep an eye out for grimoires. I have not. I need to look up a fucking guide. If we do the whole like week worth of Darktide and just go fucking crazy, I need to stop swearing. We just go crazy. I probably will look up stuff like that. I'll try to get a little bit of an advantage because right now I'm kind of like, I'm like a blind I'm like a blind person being drug around by Fluff, like with my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, okay, I think this is right. Fluff says, I'm nowhere near overdosing. Yeah, no, I'm not overdosing. To me, it's just like, yeah, like pain meds. Pain meds, very few things freak me out. It sounds crazy, but I'd rather someone get on like alcohol or other things. Pain meds freak me out because I think it's like I don't know. I feel like it's that elusive draw. The one that's like killed, I think, a lot of people. It's not if it's more than cigarettes, but you know, it freaks me out a little bit because I've been on pain meds and it feels like, I don't know though. I feel like pain meds may also be in that category of like a drug of sorrow where it's like you just want to completely numb yourself to everything. But I think that's opioids. I think there's also maybe a difference between like ibuprofen, which just helps with joint pain, maybe. Yeah, I'm ultimately like, as long as you're happy, like able to function, Fluff, then we're good. I'm not trying to be like, you should get off this if it's genuinely stopping you from feeling agony. No, hell no. But I'm just saying, yeah. Though with the whole opioid epidemic and things like that, and the whole pain meds, and how they can be elusively addictive, and how so many people get on it because of like, you know, a girl working at a diner for such a long time, and then her having to be on pain meds because she's on her feet all day, like stuff like that is baked into kind of the process of it, you know. So it just, to me, it's a signal, but it doesn't mean it's, you know, as long as you're in control, then you're a-okay, you know. But still, if I ever seem like I'm like, it's not that I'm judging, it's just that I've heard that for such a long time, and that's my feedback loop in my brain. Being flat-footed, as I am, arch support doesn't really help, but I have insoles that are more or less made for my feet, so that helps, yeah. Well, this is the hottest take, really, because it's a big thing within the community of, rehabilitation and, not, like, rehab meaning, like, not rehab, sorry, physiotherapy is what's called. But you can fix flat feet, basically. The question is if you have time to, like, dedicate to genuinely, like, yeah, but one of those things is doing kettlebell stuff with bare feet. But I I don't know, because I seen a lot of people who did it say the same thing. So it's like one of those things where like, maybe it's full of shit. Maybe you will not be one of the people that get that effect. But I think you have to, because it will force your foot to fire in a certain way. Oh my god. Oh no. What happened? Fluff got eaten. We got eaten up.
Ogryn, keep you safe.
Ogryn, keep you safe. I'm a mile away. Sorry. I thought we were all up here because of weird seeing through walls. Gnawing's fetus says, my pair was 90, some US, they damn near waterproof, and as long as the tread aren't full of gunk, slip-proof. God damn. Hey, no, I'm not sure if you're part of the Discord, but if you throw a link to what they are, man, that's maybe more of an ass than I'm thinking, because you may have to find the pair and whatnot. So never mind. If that's too much work, it's okay. But I was like, that'd be something cool to look at, because I would like a pair of shoes. But the only thing my biggest stickler with shoes is I want a big toe box. I don't like my fucking feet. Again, doing the whole exercise barefoot stuff. It made my feet widen out a lot. And I hate anything that compresses my toes now. It hurts like shit. So I can't have that. Like the Nike slender foot thing. Nothing good. Like the shoes that I actually love wearing, they look like clown shoes. So I think I showed you guys them once. Check my post above that one. Okay, perfect. I'll check in a minute. Yeah, Skechers. It's funny because Skechers started off as like a kids brand type of thing, but sure as shit, they've like cemented themselves just being a solid ass shoe for like everybody. It's like the dad shoe, basically what people say. Which hell, if the dad shoe is basically just like, hey, I don't really care about your hip hop nonsense. I just want to feel good, and I'm over trying to appease other people for their look and all that stuff, which we all love. But we still care a little bit. Some of us care a little bit too much, okay? See, what I want to do, I want to go the other way. When I get like 80, I want to start wearing like a black tie and shit, and like all that, just all that. I'm definitely not addicted to them either. What I take is an over-the-counter sort. It isn't likely to knock out a puppy. That's true. Well, to me, like even when I take an aspirin, man, or even like a Tylenol, I feel that like I feel floaty. It's the best way I can describe it. It's not like a great way. It's not like it doesn't perfectly describe what I feel, but it's like that feeling of a slight bit of disconnection, which I maybe when you're working, I guess that can help. Which is why I think the opioid thing was a pandemic in the first place, is because it does help you, like it numbs sensory overload. So if you're just going through like a boring job, it could be if you could make it go by faster by inducing that, then why not? You know, I think it's most people's thought process of why they continued to do it even though they knew it was pretty bad. So I don't know if opioids have an addictive property. I think it's like the feeling that they give you is what people hunt for. Which I don't know. I've been quite lucky not to have too many people in my family who has any addictive stuff besides my dad. Outside of cigarettes, I guess that counts. I'm talking about like drugs, like when you're ruining your whole life. Although, you know, smoking is terrible. And yeah. Anyways. The strong stuff I took when I was prescribed during the kidney stones fucking knocked you the hell out or made you feel real loopy. But I only gave enough to last me through that. Yeah. Also, I guess there's a fair point that some people effect on like everything has variability. So like my effect on Tylenol could be different than, you know, Fluff's, who maybe just has a base, his body processes it in a much better way, etc. Where you have to really take a lot of strong shit to get fucked up. I will say though, man, the one thing that like nobody talks about how fucking torquey it is I think I'm not sure what it is. It's a gas. I'm not sure. I don't think it's morphine. All I remember is when I was a kid, I had to go in for a surgery. They put this mask on me, and they like within like 5 seconds, you're just out, and like you've never felt how much of a knock. Like you're gone. Like you've been knocked unconscious. Like I mean punched. that's what I mean. Like, you know when you wake up after you got knocked out, and you like feel like you just slept like 5 years and you feel great. It's weird. It's like literally hitting the off button for your brain, but actually it's the worst thing for you ever. but you feel refreshed as hell. Oh shit! Yikes. Yeah, the work shoe I got are green. Oh, green. Oh, great. Sorry, great. Nice. Let's see, where do we go? Oh, shit, there's a fucking sniper. Oh, God. Snipers do so much damage. Shield be damned. Go. Oof. Stop it. Stop it. Like when I jump, he looks at me like confused. He's like, why? Yeah, the works are great. Check my profile about that one. Gotcha. Fluff says mine were some Sketcher work shoes that have non-slip soles and are easy to clean. Oh, that's nice. Easy to clean. I wonder. I've never heard a shoe sold in that way. I always figured if you wanted a shoe like that, you'd have. Oh shit! You'd want. You got it nice. You'd want a shoe that is black, just because yeah. It's always surprised me when so many shoes are white and whatnot. Ooh, there's a sniper trying to light me up still. Stop it. Where is this fucking sniper at? How can you shoot me through the gate? Where is everybody? This fucking sniper is somewhere over here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to mark him. I just got fucking shot. Sniper sucks. He's shooting me through grates. Stop it! Thank you. I'm going to hide. Get away. Oh, med? Where is it? Did you drop it down, or is it marked somewhere? Oh, thank you, Braun. Braun, I hope you don't get eaten. Braun is a channel on YouTube that makes knives. Also, side thing. And rings, mostly rings, actually. But mine are non-slip, but they are godsend after starting a job. Yeah. Again, yeah, yeah. The only thing that, no, I think they're perfectly great. Yeah. Also, me and Braun are two forward. Let's go! Ah! Sorry. That is the best thing with the one person. Although I imagine it's best for everyone. Just a horde. Just like, and immediately killed. What is that? What was that sound? That's a horrifying sound. Sounds like a horror movie. Momfy says, believe it, Fluff. I'm a big believer in if you get the right shoe. Oh, give me a sec. Oh, this. I'm a big believer if you get the right shoe. If you get the right shoe for the situation, it can make a difference between living hell or a halfly decent. Yeah, that makes sense. Bang. But unless step on something slippery and get stuck to the shoe, they're great for being slip resistant, especially for my latest shift where it was icy and snowy. Oh no! How did you? Were you working outside, or did you just in order to get the pallets in the warehouse? Is that what had to take place? What's over there? Keep an eye out for Grims. I don't know where they would be. Is it just open boxes and they'll be there, or they're in the corners maybe? I, on the other hand, am not looking for Grims. I am just trying to protect and not die. But unless I step on something slippery or get snow, Gnog says, the MJ drug, I didn't remember the name of it, but when I had surgery, they knocked me out with it before I got to 3 to 5. Yeah, yeah, man. I remember I was a kid. The thing that they did though, they gassed me, but those fuckers didn't wait until I was asleep. They're like, you'll feel a small pinch in your foot. And I'm like, okay. And then they counted 1, 2, and by 5, they counted to 10. And by 5, I felt that pinch. But at that point, you're already kind of like, like you're getting sucked into the white void, essentially. And you're like, ugh. It's funny. When I got knocked out in that way, it sounds crazy, but it wasn't like a blackout. It was a whiteout. Weirdly enough. I'm not sure if you remember that, Nong, but that was how it was for me. Also, I have a vivid memory of me like opening my eyes and me like in the ER essentially, and I looked to my left and there was like, I don't know what it was, man. It sounds like I'm making it up, but it was like a spike that was covered in blood. And I was just like, what the fuck? Am I seeing shit? No, but I think it was just because they had to stab it through something. I don't know what it was. Some sort of weird thing. But I was just like, eek. Freak me the fuck out. Stop it. It's funny that it's called the MJ jug, though. I never heard it like that. Avitas. And usually it takes an elephant's worth of medicine to have an actual effect on me. Really? Shit. Go. Oh. Yeah, what do you call it? It's funny, Nong. I'm curious about your job, and have you looked into any of the like heat shock, cold shock protein stuff, like cold plunges and stuff like that, to help your body better deal with heat? Because if you're constantly having to delve into heat, I feel like it'd be good for your. I don't know. I feel like it'd be good to shock the body to like make it happen. Although I think you're already in quite a bit of heat already, so I don't know. I'd be curious to see what the effect would be, like in a scientific experiment almost. If you were to take you. And add heat shock proteins, or sorry, like do a cold plunge, how your body would then dump heat, and how it would feel about heat. Oh, there's a healing med kit? I want to take a healing med kit. So I guess we might as well take the thing as well. That 2 health. Oh, not good. What happened? Renator? Love says, we had to drive to work and the car was unusable to be kept in the garage, so it was covered in ice. Oh my god, why? Oh! Shit. Oh, it's one of these. Oh! Heavy hit. Go! Heavy hit. Go! Heavy hit. Go! Ow! Go! Go! That stun did not do fuck all. Go! Go! Yeah, what do you call it? The psych freaks in this instance are nuts. Go! Stay in the healing zone. Just chunk them. Stagger. 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 Stagger, come on. Die. There we are. Didn't even use the second health kit. Clean. Whoo! We had to drive to work. The car was unusable, sorry, that's what I mean. Unusable to be kept in the garage, so it was covered in ice. We had to give it time to thaw, and then the ground outside was covered in ice and snow, so I had a carefully walk But the work shoes were great for. Wow. Oh, I wouldn't have thought. Awesome. Oh, although, well, okay, no, it had to have been cold enough for it to be icy. Okay, shit. Interesting. Yeah, good fluff. What do you call it? Oh, we got a decent weapon finally. Right now, it is. I'm not sure I'm not sure what it equates to in the States, but it's minus 40. Minus 30. And then it's been fluctuating between minus 30 to minus 40, 39, and then clipped over to 40 on occasion with the windshield and shit. So it is cold. It is like you outside, you dying. I think this week is the worst. Of course, Christmas week is the worst cold, but that's like you leave water up for a couple seconds, whoosh, ice, bam, bam. Now, granted, that's not all of Canada. That's just that's Alberta. If anyone ever says they're like, I know cold because I'm from Canada, ask where they're from. If they're from Alberta, they got all of the. We reached some of the coldest time in the whole world. But also, we shouldn't have a fucking what do you call it? Like a flexing competition between having cold weather. But just one of them things. Notice you are being summoned. Give me a minute. I want to listen to the lore. Lore. Hit me. So there was a traitor that was happening in the story, a traitor that's amongst us. We're trying to prove ourselves. I don't know.
What do you want? I didn't call for crew support, unless you know how to read Red or talk civil. You know, I've seen so many of you come and go, I can hardly keep track. Let me give you a tip. You want to make your mark here? Prove yourself. Work hard. Demonstrate how essential you are to the big man. That's how you win trust. Now get lost. Come back when you've survived a few more missions. And if I know your name by then, you'll know you are doing something right.
I like the Warhammer universe, but it would be cool if there was like one person, not an entity, not a thing, but just a person that just happened to be like, hey, in this horrible world, I got your back, buddy. You and me. Instead, it's like, you're garbage, you're trash, you'll never amount to anything, and even when you made it, I'll still not acknowledge you, and then you leave. And you're like, well, great. Great. Awesome. Love it. You know? I mean, that's the whole point. I know that's the whole Warframe meta. It's like, I see Warframe, Warhammer, fuck me. Let me put this back in. Go over here, open up this. Now, this damn game always is like, you've reached level 21. Congratulations. But now, you won't be able to use the weapons until you're at least level 22 or something. I think I'm level 20, actually. So level 21 is when you get access to weapons and shit. And you're like, God damn you. What do we got? Oh, we got two. So I'll check that out. Give me a sec. We'll do this. My big face. I'll jump over here. Alt tab this out. What do people messaging me? That might be not what I was seeing. No, we're fine. Okay, it's fine. This, any good stuff in the shop. We have now a Mauler, which I don't like. To me, it's not good. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. Is the chain gun in the game, or is there not like a chain gun? It's just the like Mauler that I have, or the stubber, whatever it's called. But regardless, what we do have, boys, is a Nope. What the fuck? What am I right now? Oh, I'm level 18. Oh, I thought I was level 20. Oh, why the fuck? Why don't they do solid numbers? I don't recall seeing a chain. Oh, there's not a chain gun. Well, the title doesn't make any sense. Nor does the thumbnail. We're not changing it. Hey guys, this is what I meant by the chain gun. This right here, which is kind of a chain gun. Yeah, it is. This is a chain. It's chaining in there. Okay. It's not on a cycle, but you know, that's what I meant. I thought there'd be a chain gun. Well, live and learn. I could have sworn in the trailers I seen a person with like a giant Gatling gun, like a straight up chain gun. So I think there might be something in there, but I may be wrong, or maybe it's yet to be added. I don't know. Nong says it was more like just immediately falling asleep. Usually take me an hour or more to fall asleep. I haven't checked it out. First I've heard of it, honestly, but may be worth my while. So yeah, the whole the cold plunge things, or not even cold plunge, but even just having a cold shower for like, I think it's like 3 minutes. If you can have a 3 minutes shower, cold shower, and if you can make it to 10 minutes, even if you have like a hot shower and then a cold shower, all it's doing is trying to train your body's ability to dump heat. And if you want to go like fucking hard mode, then you would literally get basically a legitimate like once a week, get into a very cold lake or very cold tub. Some people actually like get freezers and like take out all the circuitry basically and just make it so that it cools itself without electrocuting you and stuff like that, and you just get in it, which is crazy. But yeah, the extreme spike in heat and your body's having to respond to that extreme spike will give it better chances of handling dumping heat and dumping cold, or keeping heat, sorry, for cold. But you have to shock the system almost. You can't just like I feel like you're running hot constantly, which I don't know if would be the same thing as spiking heat, because your body would have to really manage all of its systems to really dump heat, and then it would be fine because you'd get away from the heat, of course, or get away from the cold at that point. Fluff says, miraculously, we managed to get me to work just in time to not be clocked in late. We've had, well, if they came at you for being late, I'd be like, motherfucker, this man has been popping off for a long time. Don't go left, don't hit yet, go yet. I gotta use the washroom. We've had, it's supposedly around 12 to 27 feet, Fahrenheit zone, which is below freezing. Gotcha. So 0 Fahrenheit to 10 Fahrenheit-ish, about 10 cooler than where I am currently. Okay, gotcha, nice. Fluff says, I dressed in extra layers this time, brought my winter gloves along with some sweatpants to wear over my usual shorts. Overall, the shift went smoothly despite being especially cold weather. That's a trade-off of being playing the Empire of Man. Other races are friendlier, like the Elder unto. Okay, that's nice. I don't recall the single character. Well, one thing I was gonna say though, Fluff. That's what, like, we put up a sign recently on this thing, and one of the things that like so many people get wrong about like being warm in cold weather is like all you really need is a pair of wool socks, a long coat, and ideally like a sweater, like a not a hoodie sweater, like a pullover hoodie, just a sweater, sorry, pullover sweater that is wool. If you have those three things, you're ready to rip. Also, gloves, well, it depends on where you live, but for me, you need wool gloves and goddamn plastic gloves as well. Like a plastic, we have Milwaukee like work gloves, but they're plastic, and that basically saves you from the windshield, because wool is great until it gets hit by wind and then it just slices right through your wool, and you're like, fuck. So you need plastic. Anyway, I'll be right back. I use washroom, and we'll get after it again. Yeah. All right. Oh, my nose. Let it rip, Fluff. Beastie says, cowards. I wear like 2 hoodies and a slim sweatpants under jeans, and I'm set. I will disagree. All right. Hey, Multi, you need to come to Alberta. I'm not going to tell you exactly where, but go to Alberta, co-place. Did I cancel it? No, we're good. Yeah, we're good. And then wear that. You'll die fast. Fast. You'll be knocked unconscious by the cold fast. Okay? Even kids, in Canada, you always have those fucking kids wearing shorts and like, yeah, just shorts and like maybe like a normal jacket or something. and we have them until it gets past minus like 27 or 30. Honestly, 30 is when you see nobody wear that, because again, you'll die. You will be dead. That guy looks. Oh, that guy's fluff. That fluff looks so cool. That's the last of my coffee. Challenge accepted. Okay, Bolty, but make sure you have your brother or somebody beside you. Last thing I want is you to be unconscious in the snow. Alright. Sorry. Coffee hits in a bad way. That coffee. Normal coffee, great. That coffee, not good. Not great. Fluff says, yeah, I have poor circulation for my hands and feet. So in the winter, gloves and socks I've got usually are all I need. The portions of my calves being my shins and knees rarely need to be covered. Fluff's one of these fucking people who's rocking around with goddamn shorts on. Madman. Absolute madman. I hate wearing shorts. I even got pretty nice looking legs, but I'm like same thing as Bolty with the covers. I want a layer against me and the external world. You know what I mean? Like how good I feel emotionally when I'm wearing a hoodie. And it's not like a weight thing. It's not like a physical appearance thing. It's just like I don't know. I like that, like, get away from me. Just like, nah, a little bit. So we're playing with Ronald McMotherfucking Donald. Let's go, man. Fifi says, for me, denim pants, a thicker coat, solid boots, and a hat, and I'm good till it gets negative, so 32 or below if I'm doing the math right. Then I start with all the wool. Yeah, wool. Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, it's true. You don't need to get. Yeah. Well, I will say this. Now, if how bad is your wind? Was it wind cast? I say windshield, but that's not right. Fluff told me it's not right, and then I told everyone in my external family about it. Thank God Nub came out and said, yeah, I've always heard it windshield as well. That's windchill. Windchill is what it's called. Yeah, have you ever, non-fetus, have you ever felt like a strong windshield coupled with weather? Basically a very strong wind in freezing weather. Because that, to me, man, I would take cold as fuck. Like, I would take a still 30 minus 30, sorry, which is cold as hell, with no windshield. Because at least then you're fine. You just don't move. You're gonna be relatively okay. Well, you want to move, but the point is that, like, yeah, that wind just slices through you, man. And in Canada where I live, we always have a windshield. It's like excessive. Like, it's just pain. It's just painful. And it's funny because it's like purely psychological warfare. Because it's not more cold physically. I don't think, like, you're not gonna get frostbite. I don't think more, but it's just painful. It's like, because I think I even heard Andrew Huberman talk about this, but a lot of people were getting into cold plunges, what we just talked about, and they jump into like an ice bath essentially. That's what cold plunge is. All these people were like doing a cold plunge for like 20 minutes, which is pretty impressive. Like, being in ice below freezing water for 20 minutes is crazy. But one thing he pointed out was when you're standing there still, your body will create a thermal layer, basically. So like a shield of heat. So it'll be less hot, or less cold, sorry, because your body's building up to it, essentially. But holy shit. What do you call it? He put out the challenge for anyone who did those things to basically do the same thing, or half of what they did, but move around, like slosh around. And no one did it. Because it just took it from, like, painful to agonizing, I think. And I just thought, damn. But that's exactly what, to me, the windshield is. It just blasts right through your thermal layer, like a little force field of heat. Yeah, I've opted to go without the style Cypher headgear for now until I finally get some hood. Yeah, you look good regardless. So I'm just wearing the premium chest and pants with the Imperial Edition backpack. It looks good. Looks great. I just like a New Yorker big boy, with my beautiful stash, my mutton chops basically. It's a little bit different than mutton chops, but still, chill. Come here, you. I need to drink water. Hooah. I actually like this mission quite a bit. It's not that bad. Sometimes they give you missions that are... Well, I think we did a mission that I just hated because it was... I don't like the one where you gotta, like, defend or, like, a guardian or something or scan shit. It's just like, stop. Stop. I know they're trying to, like, make it... Stop it. Maybe when we're, like, months into the game and where everyone's like, I want something different. Otherwise, stop. I just want to hit stuff and get points. Oh, my chest. Let's smash some water. Give me a sec. I'm so sorry I'm not protecting you. Raise the master. Did he say praise the master or raise the master? I think he said raise. So I'm just wearing a premium chest implant with it. Fluff says, I was born and raised in Oregon, so we go around with t-shirts, shorts, and socks with sandals sometimes. Yeah. But there's the culture of people who are like I don't know what to describe it. I always call it like reminds me of surfer bro kind of thing, where like you're wearing flip-flops and shorts and like summer tee basically all year round. Even if it's snowing, you're rocking it. And you're also doing one of these. You're walking in the snow like this. You're walking to the convenience store, fucking primed basically. Just like, I refuse. I refuse to wear anything warm. Boldy says BC says exactly. The scenario and peaceful of a hoodie. Yeah. A little hoodies are great. Yeah. Nog says, Michigan here or Oregon is a bit colder. Or Michigan here Oregon is a bit colder. I tend to get a lot more snow here. I see. Yeah. Right now it is with the wind chill is down to minus 20. Yeah, but people also don't respect that, man. People always like, it's not really though, is it? And it's like with the windshield, to me it should be times whatever it is, basically by a lot. Like, I think it's a little bit more, but it's shit, go! Ah. Where is it? Where's that bastard? Ugh. Ugh. I love the heavy hit. Actually, I've completely done a 180 on the heavy hit, specifically with the shield. Because you can just do a heavy hit and then, like, quickly move your arm and you'll cover a massive radius and apply a massive bleed. Stuff's great. I think it bunts forward. What happened there? Off we go! Well, wind down does help the air strip the heat more than still air. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure if I read it right because we're in the middle of combat. The wind does help the air strip the heat more than still. Oh, I see. Yeah. So wind's bad. Wind's worse. Well, we're in the middle of a blizzard being parked on top of us currently, so wind chill is a bit nastier than usual. 25 BPM, or 25 MPB something. Gusts. Oh, I see. So yeah, it's pretty windy, all things considered. Gotcha. It's funny because we come from different countries. Maybe actually I shouldn't say that. I have no idea what. I have no idea what Canada's thing is usually as well. It's one of those things where like I should know it, but I'm kind of just like it's cold. I usually have people around me be like, it's cold that you'll die. good enough for me. I'll be careful. But like the scaling metrics, it's hard for me to put into things. Fluff says, I'm honestly very rarely snows where I live. this year, notwithstanding. Oh, so it started to snow this year? Yeah, man, that seems like every passing year, it seems like there's more phenomenons when it comes to the weather. A lot of people attribute that to the climate things. Other people attribute that to, I think everyone really attributes that to that. But yeah. But I just wonder, like, because that's what they talked about with, like, the desert, like, what is it called? Egypt, is that right? Where it used to be a river with, like, a beautiful forest around it. So, like, I wonder if it's going to happen, if we're going to be seeing the turn fast enough to see that, oh, shit, like, our, you know, like, what is it? America and Canada could become desert areas, and the other parts of the world could become beautiful and, like, you know, vibrant and tons of agriculture and vegetation everywhere, you know? I wonder if we'll be able to see that change, or if it'll be so gradual that we don't even notice. It'll be like generational differences, so it'll just be an image in a catalog that you're like, oh, that was what that used to look like, weird, which is kind of what it is right now for us. Oh! Where is the little vial? Did you have it? Lone Syndicate says, I have returned. Lone, how was job? How was day? Did you have to interact with anyone who looked a little weird? Or different? Or cool? Nah. So scarce a virtue. Oh, what is that? It's a brute. Go! The trapper ran like, ah! He's got my mind! He's got my pop! Go! Oh, what is that? Oh, it's nothing. I thought I seen like a big brute coming down the pipeline. I've returned. How is everyone? I'm doing pretty good. We had a pretty chill day. I got caught up doing stuff for my family, so I haven't got to do the editing that I wanted to do. By the by, the what do you call it? If some of you guys who are part of our core streams and watch consistently and things like that can make it to tomorrow's stream, even for just a bit of a moment, I want to talk to you guys about basically what game we should, because I like the idea. It spontaneously happened. I just mentioned it, I thought that makes more sense than what we're doing. But to do like 1 week of playing one game at a time rather than being so spread out. Also, oh my god. Oh, I'm so far away. So I wanted to pick your guys' brain about what game that should be, what should we focus on, etc., stuff like that. And yeah. So hopefully if you guys want to have a part in what game you want us to play together, then we'll do that. I still think we might sneak in one Tower Fantasy stream, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Also, don't let me forget this stream tomorrow. I wanted to run by you guys the stream ideas I made Monday, which I told you guys some of them on the Monday stream, but I don't think some of you guys were there. But yeah, what do you call it? Yeah, there's some interesting adventures we're gonna hopefully have, given you like some of the ideas. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Fluff, please! Thank you. Man, it takes me too long to pull out a goddamn weapon. Brutal. Come here. It's honestly very snowy right where I live this year, no less. Nong says, yeah, from here, it's not uncommon to get a foot per storm. That's funny though. Hearing stuff like that gives me perspective of we have like a person's worth of snow basically. Yeah, it gets, oh shit. Ah, look at me. And soldier up. Please focus on your boy. Yes, focus on your boy. Okay, don't get too close. Because, yep, he'll lock onto you guys if you guys get too close. Yeah. There we go. Did you get him? Nice. Good shit. I see you. Ah. Ah. Canada is on metric, so I think for distance it's a 2.3 multiple for you probably. As far as mile via cam foot to meter, no clue. Yeah. Again, for me, my thing is like when you said we usually get a foot of snow or something per storm. What do you call it? That to me gave me a gauge. Not entire. I know it's not the entire thing of the thing, but yeah, for Canada, it's like if you ever seen a cul-de-sac, that's a pretty good metric because you're in every cul-de-sac. There's like basically a tower of snow, which is so fun. By the way, if you were a kid in Canada growing up in a cul-de-sac, shit is so fun. You can take a sled down there, man. I talked to you guys about this beforehand, but if there's any, various, all of us have a memory of when we're a child or a teen or something like that, and we're like, we should have died. We should have absolutely died. We did this, that, and this. Why we're alive now doesn't make any sense. In Canada, we have so many of those, specifically in regards to snow. The amount of, like, times we should have been decapitated because we were sledding on like a freeway or something. not freeway, but like a very dangerous, you're going like 50 miles per hour on a piece of plastic and you're just like fucking fully sand and you're doing like 3 people on one tarp. You're doing like a mound of children, basically like 16 people, because you do it at school too, toboggan. And you're just all on like these shitty tarps that have no padding ever, but every kid in Canada would like free jump, knees extended, smashing their knees into the ground with a tiny little bit of plastic. I think people who also have experienced like snowy weather probably also have that in America, but Canada, it's like because we get snow like immediately, like a lot of it, which I think in America it revs up in some places in America. I think they also get the bursty tons of snow all at once kind of thing. But Canada hits pretty fast and pretty hard. So yeah. But that's one of those memories, man. Oof. It's also so fun. But like, so there's the bad version of tobogganing where you get like a shitty tarp. Basically, it's like a carpet essentially, and you just dive into like 5 inches off to the ground onto your knees, onto like kind of compressed snow, which is hard as hell. Most Canadians' knees are paste. Anyways, but then there's like high quality like foam toboggans, which are also great. But yeah, and memories. Memories. Lone says, but Grin, how was your day? Was it productive as you wanted it to be? We still gotta determine that. Basically, I think I can make it that way. I got a laundry list of stuff to do because tomorrow is gonna be our Christmas, basically, because we do Christmas Eve because we have a lot of brothers, or I have a lot of brothers who want to have Christmas Day for themselves. So we've just taken Christmas Eve and made it Christmas for us and my family. Which is fine for me, I don't mind, but today is the day where I clean my room, make sure it's all ready to rip, and I would like to finish and check off the list my one video, which is basically a live die repeat of what is it? Live die repeat of Half-Life Alyx. It's gonna be a shorter video compared to the 20-minute giga video that I don't think. I'm really worried to see the analytics on that because I think that's a little much. I don't know if anyone is able to make it through the entirety of the whole video, but I think 15 minutes is probably the maximum that those videos should be. But yeah, I'm really excited to film the next version of Live Die Repeat in what is it called? In Hell Split Arena, to like because that I think because it's hard to see in Half-Life Alyx you to be like really good at an encounter kind of because there's just not that many enemies anyway. It's unfortunate. I wish there was more. But the one thing that I do think in Hell Split Arena, I can put it on hardcore, which I think it increases the enemy's melee speed by a lot. So it's like in real time you actually have to parry, which is nuts. In fact, I kind of wanted to play a little bit of Hell Split today, but I don't know if we'll have time. If we do one more match and get to maybe like level 20, I might. I gotta eat though. Shit, I gotta work out today too. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I think maybe Sunday. Well, depending on what Yev says, because Yev very sweet. What do you call it? Gave me enough money to buy kind of like a Christmas present, I guess. Gave me enough money to buy a Bone Lab, which it's funny because VR games can kind of like vary between being like $9, $20 to like a maximum of like $44 to $50, but mostly it's $44. And I was on the fence of getting Bone Lab because I wanted to finish Bone Works, but it's also the game that like is always going to be $40. Like even even Bone Works was expensive as far as the scale goes, which is not that bad. But even still, it's like it adds up over time. But what do you call it? He donated to the channel and said like, hey, I want you to buy this game because I would like you to play it. And I actually love that because it's weird to like, you're paying for an experience that the community itself can enjoy if I can make it work. And also that's just a game that has mods, so it can be like endless variability for us, I guess, which was cool. But I wanted to talk to him and ask him when he wants us to do a stream of it. So that might fluctuate on what Saturday stream is, or Sunday stream is, sorry. We might do that, just a quick stream there, or we might or we might do that Hell Split Arena and try to get good at it on stream, which will take a lot of trial and error. So yeah. But how was your day, Lone? Fluff says, I've had some really bad bike-related injuries as a kid. Yeah, man. Man, the amount of stuff that we used to do on bikes and shit. Like, I used to have a mountain bike with pegs. I know, it's too cool. But I could do some crazy shit on that. I could, like ride it. Then I would basically pincer my legs underneath the back of my seat with my knees and step on my pegs on the back of my thing and, like, completely deviate all my way to the back. And yeah. And yeah. It's a good thing. Oh wait, before that, I scraped my knees real bad. I crashed into lampposts, which had me flying forward to hit in the groin. Yeah, man. There's tons of memories of if you grew up in like a cul-de-sac or even just childhood. But I was lucky. I think if you grew up in a cul-de-sac and you live in a place that has various fluctuations of weather, you get access to a lot of shit and a lot of dangerous shit. That. You think, oh, the elements are trying to kill us. Let's be careful. It's like, no, the elements are trying to kill us. How can we maximize that for fun and somehow survive? Nong says, to a lesser extent, at least in Michigan, back in elementary school, the most we had is on a sled was 6, at least at my school. But that was in every recess thing once the snow started falling. Yeah, man. Oh, so fucking cool. And the schools that had it were so good. There's so many. I don't blame schools for like not letting that happen because it's just violent as hell. But what do you call it? It was so fun. The idea. What was I about to say? Oh, the reason why we had so many kids on the thing is because our school days basically gave us a bunch of tarps. Like there's like various sleds basically, but one of the ones that's the cheapest is literally just like it's like a thick plastic tarp that has like slippiness on it. Basically, everyone would just get on that, and then you'd roll down the hill like a mound. And it was never actually that fast because like wind resistance and all that stuff. You're just basically a giant boulder, a mass of human just going down a surface. But still. But I think that, man, it's like one of those distant dreams that if you could ever succeed hard enough in life to get like an acreage and then to have that would be pretty cool. Like a giant mound of thing just to fucking gun it down the surface area would be so fun. Anyways, it makes no sense. Fluff says, it's a good thing we're made out of rubber as kids. Yeah, man. Fetus says, lol, that was an unexpected flaw. Alone says, we can get your Christmas present, GRINN. We can get your Christmas present, GRINN. No, that's okay. Again, that was one of those things where I appreciated it. It's very sweet and all that, but it's ultimately, if you're ever spend the money on yourself or your family or that, and if you what do you call it? If you wanted to support the channel, honestly, the membership thing is really cool because I can gauge, like the value of our streams and such, and it can kind of help in a different way. But yeah, largely it was a neat thing to have. The other thing though that that I need to do, I think, but I don't know, man, because that's the thing. I think I'll always just rather wait. But like I wanted to do a let's play. I don't know. Let's play is a strong thing though. I'm not sure. Nah, it'd be a good live die repeat, but it's so fucking difficult to do. Sorry, one of the VR games I wanted to do a live die repeat on is it's the only VR game I don't have at this point, which is crazy. It's the Saints and Sinners, but the thing is there's no save, so I'd have to like, it'd be a lot of just getting good at it. So we probably would have to play it on stream just to kind of get good at like movement and stabbing, all that stuff. But also I think we have so many VR games, it's probably best I get to that whenever I get to that. But I do think it'd be for a fun live die repeat, just because of how brutal it is and how like you can just fucking stab someone through the chin basically, and you're like boom, done. Because Half-Life Alyx, it's fun, but it's too distant. Like, weirdly enough, the live die repeat formula, same thing with the Dishonored game, it works so well because there's like a visceral animation of you just deleting somebody, you know. Also, Fluff, whenever you want to queue it up, you can, just if you're waiting on me. Lone says, also Grin, have you heard of the anime news lineup for the winter? No, send me a link, Lone, if you possible, and we'll look at it at the end of the stream. All of the anime lineup for 2023. That'll be a fun way to end the stream, if you can, if you're not doing too much stuff right now. Love says, wasn't cool. This wasn't Cul de Sac. Oh, it wasn't a cul-de-sac, sorry, but we had a steep incline nearby that led into the forest. We take our bikes into said forest, as had various paths we could bike through, but the incline is, that incline to enter the result. Okay, yeah, no, that sounds awesome, man. Yeah. What do you call it? Yeah, that sounds so cool. There's people who grew up with that too. People who grew up in like near a forest or like a trail. And that just sounds so fun. Oh man, it's so fun. It'd be so cool to like go back, be a kid for an amount of time, do the thing that you're thinking of, and have fun. Like, to me, I think if you could get one of those electric unicycles and you had like disposable income, that you could. And you just rip around this trail, because I see people do that all the time. I think biking trail is fun, but it just seems like a lot, whereas that just seems like the right harmony of fun meets not super exhausting, I guess. Fluff says, it might take quite a fall down. Oh yeah, so yeah, the forest had an incline, so it was quite the summit, I guess. Hard to say. Saints and Sinners would be a good perfect play game, since it has very little predictability. Yeah. But that's also the thing, though, Fluff. Have you guys been able to tell? Well, yeah, you guys have. It's very easy to tell. I'll get better at it. But I still like the idea of like this feeling of it being a one shot. But I also like the idea of it being distorted enough to where you can't tell what run you're doing. Like, yes, I say in the thing, this is reset number whatever. But I do like the idea that it's just a little bit scaled to where you don't know. Because that's the thing, like a lot of the ways I can transition is just by quick head movement, basically. So I could just take the sum of like 5 attempts at a level, and see what we can, and just merge them together, basically. Given it's not too. There's one in the last Live Die Repeat that I kind of gave up on, where we were playing Half-Life Alyx, and it was where we were basically killing all of the. It was like the electro moment, basically, that I tried to show people. But I tried to merge the runs, and there's a point where I clearly, like, there's something chasing us, and then a quick head spin kind of thing later, no longer chasing us, because I merged it with another one that had a better ending. Oof. God, that's awesome that you can just put someone on their ass like that. Oof. Also, what level are we? I don't know. Hopefully we're able to get to level 20 on this one. What's good, Max? Max says, hey, I just thought I'd jump in to say hi. How was the trip, Max? I imagine you went home for the holidays to see your family, or went to a cabin with your family, something like that. But how is it? How has that day been going? Oh, I got hiccups and air bubble in my chest. Ooh. Who's shooting me? Ah, run. Oh, it says, all right, got you, Grin. Got me what? What do you mean got me? Oh, that's the witch? Be very sneaky. Be very sneaky, Fluff. Just run far the fuck away. Oh shit. Hooah. Hooah. Ah. Yeah. Too much. Too much go. But Lone, what do you call it? Lone, you didn't tell me how your day was. Are you on? Oh shit. We're fine. We're fine. What do you call it? How was your job? Was it excessive? Was it chill? What happened? You can't ask me about my day and then not tell me about yours. It's fucked up, dude. Ah, fuck you. Jimmy get lit up. Shit! I blocked it. Didn't happen fast enough. Ow. Already sent the link, GRINN. Also, Spike's. Oh, perfect. Spike's Family Season 2 is confirmed. And oh, you mean they're like another season? Oh, well, yeah. I was. No one is. Spike's Family was one of those things that's like, yeah. Not only do the devs seem to be like, we'll make this forever, but also, it's so good, you know. It's just that anime that you could watch 1,000 episodes of because it's just chill, you know. Although I do like anime that kind of tends to like make good pace, and I hope they not covering too much ground. And I don't know. Let me say, I think Spike's Family could just go on forever. It'd be fine. It'd be fine. Not forever, but like, you know, they could really flush out the manga and like not skip a beat. Because the animators are doing a really good job about like making use of the. So not a lot of people are good about translating anime to like the actual brunt of it. Look at me! No, look at me! There we go. Bucket! Ah! Back up again. Fluff says, alright, I still think Survivor V3 would be a neat VR co-op play together. Let me look that up again, Fluff. I want to look up like a proper video of it, because, yeah. I feel like I didn't, I think I just looked at images. I don't know if that really shows the brevity of it. Another one that could be a fun for an entirely different, oh fuck, I don't know where I'm going. An entirely different type of video. I don't know. It would have to be. We'd have to come up with a different thing altogether. But what is it called? It's called. I can't think of the name. Oh, Green Hell. That's what it's called. Green Hell. It's like a fucking brutal, horrible survival game. And it looks horrible. It looks like the most insufferable thing ever. But it would be a very funny spin-off for Live Die Repeat, where like, here's how to shoot like a monster, here's how to do swordplay like a god, here's how to, you know, manage tools and technology in Half-Life Alyx, here's how to survive with nothing. And it just being crippling, essentially. About how hard that is. Compared to point, click, shoot, done. Or hit and done and yes. And what? And that's can't use it. There we go. Funny that there's different fire. There's green fire, blue fire, and red fire. Green fire is the big bad. Oh my goodness. And go! Ah! That's so good. That's such a good feeling. Cut through! Oh shit, what happened there? Did something blow up? Must have. Cut through! Reach! I can't reach. Alright, so with this, we had a lot of luck that one time we played by just getting really fucking up there. Fuck! Oh shit! Two up there. But we worked out, we're not dead. Hold the line! Was that guy from Game of Thrones who's like a gentle giant? Come on. Sounds weird, but like right here I think is actually one of the best places to set up shop. Oh fuck, what? Is there a person behind me? Oh no! Fluff ain't got shot by the sniper. Fluff, not like this. Stop getting mauled. I mean, not stop mauling him is what I meant to say. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Ah! Come here, you. Alrighty. Push in. Where's Doggo? Attack me! Attack me! Oh, run! Oh, you look like you're a sniper there for a minute. Stop. Shit! Fuck! Enough of your bullshit. I feel like I'm gonna be forcing spawning them to come over to you guys, so maybe I should head back. I think that sound usually means they're coming out from the walls over there. Music in this game is pretty fire. It's like a bunch of church screaming on and stuff. Go! A little banged up. Lone says, I do miss the old neighborhood. I had a square loop. I could easily run my bike around over and over. It just had a forest entrance and an exit that were both downward inclined. Gotcha. That sounds awesome. And the dub for the new season is almost done, but I haven't been watching season 2 of Welcome to Dudes. Dude, I'm so excited. There's so much shit to watch. You have no idea how much stuff's on my list. I'm like, I can't wait. I think at this point, I just needed to start watching stuff I enjoyed, and if I'm like, this is a good anime, but it's not good enough to make a video of, to where I need to just do that. But I'm enjoying the one where it's like the pink-haired girl with the blue-haired guy, and she's like a Giga Chad, crazy, amped up person. Yeah, that's a fun anime. I finished my art project as well. Oh, did you upload it to the art tab? I would love to see it. It's been a while since I got to see some of your beautiful art. Red says, I'm so tired. Oh no, Red. Let me guess. Another late night session of modding and tweaking, and yeah. Eesh. Where is the pack? Mauler, bop. Well, thank God there's a health station soon. Is it not? Oh, did we miss the healing thing? What do you guys? Oh, it's back there, not forward. I see. Thank you. Appreciate it. Stop getting mauled. Wonderful sentence. But I spent most. Yeah. Oh, when I said to flip, yeah, I was about to say. One of those things where you say something because you're like, no, but you're like, here's a sentence that makes less sense. Then yeah. Also, oh, there's so many big boys. Stop. 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 Maybe this. Ow. It wasn't worth it. It hurt a lot more. Yeah. I really want to play because Lyra and the 2.0 update is pretty cool, but this bug is pissing me off. Yeah, the one that's not let you upgrade the armor or like max it out. Yeah, I feel like a part of me just kind of wants to be like, fuck it. But did they say anything yet? Red, about like if they're like, no, this is the new norm, or no, this is not supposed to happen. Be patient and we'll update the game. I don't know. I hope it's not the new norm. Although at least if it was, we could just say, fuck it. Okay, now we gotta put a band-aid on this horrible wound. Lone says, Grin. Oh, shit. Stop it. Grin, you tell me I'm trying to finish my top priority before the next lineup starts. What do you mean? What? Wait, what? What does that mean? What? Grin, you tell me I'm trying to finish my top priorities before the next lineup starts? What's that mean? What's that mean? What's that referring to? I should have read faster. She's like 98% finished. Your Lyra or your mod? I think your mod probably. Holy shit! So yeah, you still have a good bit of time to make it, but you went hard. Golly. You gotta learn to pace yourself for a little bit. You don't want to burn out in the mod crating. Pop that. There's so much fire. It's not all good. Believe it or not, there is fire that is good, which is weird. Oof. And charge. Never mind. Fire is OP. Holy shit. Fire is insanely good. Oh, you telling me I'm trying to finish my Oh, I see. To start the next game. Okay. It's Saki I'm working on. I want to have it done before Christmas. Okay, then yeah, maybe we need to get to it. Then I thought your thing was basically all of this month. I guess we're actually coming close to winding down the end of this month, maybe. Weird. About to be New Year's. Crazy. I can send you a couple of videos of Survival V1 VR after the mission. Yeah, that'd be great. We'll check it out. See what it is all about. Oh, Fluff, is it? Can you climb walls? Because I've seen like there's a Battle Royale version of a co-op game that I've seen. Oh, okay. I should not have jumped down. But yeah, I've seen this one game that's like a VR Battle Royale that you can like climb up walls and stuff. It looks fun, but it's also like optimized to work on Quest without anything, I think. Which makes sense, but it also looks really scuffed if that's the case. Yeah. Well, people enjoy it a lot, so it would be something to play probably when we're trying to dip into other cultures that exist within the internet, you know? Eesh, what's shooting me? There you are. Couldn't see you for anything. Ooh, so much stuff happening. Die, vile thing. Okay, man, I'm getting lit up. I gotta use the washer badly too. I should not drink some water. Felt dehydrated, but maybe not. Maybe it was just the coffee. No, not the cost bug. I upgraded Lyra to 160 before I knew about the bug. I'm talking about the control. Oh, right, yeah. The thing that always, yeah, it's probably best to give it a minute. Probably, like, well, it sucks because, like, if you give it a minute, it's not fresh and new anymore. Yeah, it's tricky, man. I get it. It's weird, Red. I actually find myself always fluctuating between controller and mouse and keyboard. It's very weird. Oh, shit. We are dodging this big guy like crazy. Go. Oof. Did somebody say if you hit those, you can like stop them from intersecting and hitting? I don't know, some weird thing. Go. Ah. Ah. Heavy hit. Ah. It's cool that you're unstoppable when you do those heavy hits. Like you can't get bopped at all. Shotgun or where? I'm happy I'm playing with the audio a little bit higher now. Beforehand it was hard to hear. Ah. I can't reach you. I love the mallets so much. You just contact someone and they just get fucking folded immediately. Just like that, like this big axe-wielding guy just folded. That's a charge hit, though. That makes sense. You're also backhanding them with a riot shield. And we can actually hold the riot shield. I don't know if it's worth using a charge yet. I am being, I've been pacing myself, lol, but also slacking, playing games. Yeah, it's a good balance. Yeah, I feel the same way. Recently, I've been enjoying my my rest. I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know. It's like weird when you're enjoying your rest. You also still got to get shit done, so then you end up like going harder for just more intensity. It's like more intensity but more rest. It's weird. Longer rest, I guess, is the way I should phrase it. I'm not going nearly as hard as I did the first few months of ER modding. I take breaks now and chill and play games. That's good. That's good. Yeah, always pace yourself. Keep that passion strong. Take a break now and chill and play games. Lone says, I'm going to start working on some fan art of GRINN Shadow Person for my next project. They don't know how to do that, but I appreciate that. I would love to see it. I bet it would be absolutely glorious. Yev, the absolute mad lad, showed me a design he had for our mugs, which looks very cute, very good. Cute, not being like actually awesome. It's got like electric shit coming off. It looks great. The only thing is, I was telling him, it's hard. Like for me to like, I've heard this. You guys talk about this. Oh, also we're not even close near 20. Lame. Anyways, I've heard people talk about that beforehand, which is like. Do merch stuff, like, you know, merch, mugs, all that stuff would be a fun addition, and of course that's something I would love to do, but I feel like I first want to create something extremely valuable, I guess, and then be like, okay, now that I've given you hopefully something that's really valuable, now if you did have the desire to support, then you could support the thing that you value a lot that way, but I don't think I'm there yet. With the VR stuff, I'm getting close. I also do want feedback on that, hopefully sometime soon. I do have to make one more series, which is more of a communal thing on this on that channel, which is more of like a highlights of us goofing around with mods video and adding like edits to make the goofier and funnier and stuff like that. But yeah. I take a break. Not sure. Red says I use both controller and mouse TBH too, but mouse and keyboard. All the menu only controller is actual game. But yeah. And sometimes though, like I find I can just sometimes use my Ruby because she's pretty. She's leveled up enough for the overworld where I can just tap my mouse and just her base attacks will melt things. You know, even though it's funner to play like Zippy with your controller. But yeah, it's frustrating with me that the blue dot never used to be this bad. Where like now that I hit a button, it's like clicking almost. Like I'll open my map randomly and I'm like, what the heck? And I see that the blue dot's hovering over the map, but it never used to be that way. I've seen the blue marker there, but. I wonder if you could just de-toggle the mouses. I can't do that. You can't de-toggle the mouse's click. But send me a target. Target receives 5 stacks of damage. Already staggered. Nah, not good enough. But I'm off to use the washroom, ladies and gentlemen, and then we will commence with looking at this VR game that Fluff will hopefully send me some videos of, and I will. Sorry, I'll look at the anime lineup for 2023 as well. We'll do that in a hot minute. So we're gonna start winding down in that way, but I'll be right back. Beastie, that looks baked. Whatever that thing looks, that looks high as hell. I was like, God damn, why doesn't it work? Stupid fucking emote thing. I haven't, and some ones are just different. I don't know. I gotta fix that. I gotta go into the source code of that and tweak it. Also, I don't like how Dad is like that. Give me a sec. How do I do this? I guess we just put it higher. No, I don't like that. I think I can make it taller. I just don't know if we want to do that. Give me a sec, guys. Sorry. Height. I guess we'll do... What would be probably the thing? 70? I guess we can make it really high. It wouldn't really matter. Let's do 70, 750. There we go. Oh, I can see it's not enough. Not 80? Still not enough. Oh, wait, no, it's enough. I think it might be 750 might have been enough. 760. It is enough. I just pull it up a little bit. There. Good. Now it eats up. It's not just cut off awkwardly. Okay, good. Good. Alrighty. Let me go to full face cam and I'll pull up the things. So first of all, let's see if Fluff has sent me. Start with Fluff. Fluff talked about this VR game called VR Survivor. VR what? Survivor V1 V3. It's a VR game. Let's go. Here's number 1. Pause it. Also, side thing, Oliver Tree just uploaded. It's the pause. Oliver Tree just uploaded his like a second half of his new album. Loving it. Sorry, just a me thing, but I enjoy. Let's mute this. I go to this. All right, let's jump forward a little bit. So this is this game. Okay, it looks a little scuffed, but it looks like it has. Oh, it's one of these games. Okay, so I think it... yeah, that's awesome. So it takes a loss in the quality of the look of it, but it has way more utility stuff too. That's pretty sick. So there's a zombie serum he drinks and becomes literally a zombie. It's kind of gross that... Oh, wait, right. No, yeah, this was the thing that Fluff was telling us about. There's a mod. How much does it cost, Fluff? Wait, hold up. It's weird because it looks old like a PS2 game, but then and not that bad, but it's I think it's just because it has so much more access points. Like when I look at all the gear you have, it's pretty like that's pretty intricate. That looks clean too. That's really cool. So you can see stuff, you can play with co-op people. That's rad. You got your little slots you can hold stuff in, spray heal and stuff. It looks very gritty. like I like the grit. That's a lot of grit. There's more grit than anything else. Yeah, seeing the utility aspect of it's massive. Like being able to drill into stuff. Nothing looks pretty, but you can do everything. It seems like that's the idea, which I like games like that too. I don't know what this is. If this is editing or if this is just the HUD, I don't know. I feel like it's probably editing. Okay, so you have destructible gear, gunpowder. Yeah, it seems like it's Into the Radius, but with mods. It seems like what my vibe that I get from it. Also, crafting. Is this the game I see people like smash 16 things on? Let me see. This will show it. I don't know if that's it, but people can make like craft your own melee weapons and shit. Glue. No, maybe just recycling things. That must be the recycler. All right, let me open up another one. This. Close that. 25 USD, so probably $30 game. Probably. Did that man just eat glue? I'm trying to... Why is it fighting me so hard? There we go. Nope, it's lagging still a lot. Damn Chrome. It's like, can I have all of the memory ever? There. I'll do that. This. Is he eating glue? He grabs this. Looks like he just eats glue. Like, fuck it. It does look... I don't know if it's like... Does it always look this way, where there's like grainy little... The look of it is the biggest hurdle, I think. And is it like a zombie survival thing, Fluff? What is it? It's just a co-op like mission game where you just go off trying to get like loot. It very much seems like it's Into the Radius, except with more modulation. It looks rad though. Again, the fact that it looks like it works, which is saying something for a VR game. The fact that it's co-op is pretty cool. I don't know if this captures the feeling that I think co-op in VR does. Like, there's that moment when we look off in Half-Life Alyx and we look at like a dystopian city, and it makes you want to like go to that building that's broken down, and with your friend you're in this gorgeous world and exploring it. This is a lot more like you're surviving with your friend and you're both in agony. Seems like. It also seems dark, like a permanently dark game. Catch up on chats. YouTube got some interesting new emotes. Not entirely sure what most of them mean. Whatever you want them to mean. Red says, I actually spent most of my day fucking around with files and inputting settings on Tower Fantasy trying to fix the blue dot bug. Nothing's working. I think you're better. You're going to do all this work, Red, and then you're going to update it in a week. Maybe. That might be wishful thinking. I just disabled the game from using the right analog stick, and also when mouse, but the stupid blue circle shows up and moving around despite the mouse and right click still functioning. Otherwise, it's so weird. So weird that happened now. Yeah. Oh, and it's not the controller we're using either. Love says, I'd say it'd be better to watch JFJ's on your own time. Oh, this video, yeah. You mean this person? Yeah. It was developed by a small team of a single person. Even wow. It looks great. It looks great. And the fact that so many things are like a usable thing is incredible. Bullet Beast said that's cool as hell. Looks very cool. Again, I like the idea that like some games go for prettiness. This game seems like it's taken a loss maybe at the prettiness of it, so that it can load more, so that it can, and it still looks like it did the thing where like I want to be able to like saw into a door and get in there. So we've done that, you know. Currently the small. Currently on a small discount, but it's $25. Some of it is editing, yes. BZ says, not what I expected, but not bad, yeah. It's not some weapon attachments and stuff, or it has some weapons attachment stuff, but I don't think I've seen custom weapons as in Dead Right. Okay, yeah, so that's a different game, I think. That makes sense. B says, for the glue. I think it was just messing around. It likely went into his inventory. It has 3 modes, if I recall: story, trial, and survival. Okay, that's awesome. There's a story mode and something like that. Because to me, I love the idea. The VR game that to me makes the most sense is Into the Radius, except with levels and randomly generated instances that give you gear. Like, I love the idea of having a base and improving that base and sorting your gear and all that stuff. But having like missions to go out and like grab stuff. The only issue with Into the Radius is I think it puts a little bit too much fear, at least for me, on the basically if you lose a bunch of gear, I would never take good gear everywhere. I basically just hoard a bunch of good gear and never use it. I'll always use the bare minimum because in that game, the way things work is like I think if you die out there in the field, you die and you have to go get your gear back. But if you're going to a high level area, then fuck. Then you have to take high level gear, and you could just keep losing it in like a loop, essentially. Trial has horde, defense, and escape modes. Okay. Flush is survival is pretty much ew. Survivor is pretty much an open sandbox, which is a lot of games showing in these videos. Okay. Story has supposedly around 18 hours worth of content. 4.5 likes clue storage. Story has supposedly 18 hours worth of content. That's awesome. Yeah. To me, there was one other game I seen recently, Fluff, that was not on my radar at all, and it's very similar to like Half-Life, or Half-Life, which is, to me, was interesting. But I can't think of what the name was called, but it's not out yet, but it's coming out in 2023. And people say like, oh, Half-Life, you mean Boneworks or Bone Lab? Kinda, except this one seemed way more Half-Life-y. Hard to describe. Like Bone Labs is like almost like it just seems like a developer hub, like Unreal Engine basically. Whereas this game looked a little bit more like it was trying to it was like you're fighting robots instead of these weird like digital hologram things. It's funny because all of the VR games except for Blade and Sorcery, and that's basically it, are trying to keep themselves so far away from humans because the game feels pretty violent, basically. Even looks more violent. I think they're already trying not to get, like, fucking ripped up by things like that. So it's interesting to see everyone be like, you're fighting zombies, digital holograms, or robots, but not humans. Definitely not humans. Even in Hellsplit Arena, you're fighting, like, zombie fighters, essentially. Necromancer creatures. Skeletons. And it's funny because, like, I wonder, man, I wonder how much of that shit actually carries over, which sounds kind of ludicrous. But I wonder if you were to get someone who does, like, sparring in Hellsplit Arena or anything like that, and plays on, like, the hardest difficulty and grinds it a lot, how much they would genuinely improve in certain ways. Because it weirdly does create, like, a neurological pathway for you to do something. This might be getting too much into the weeds of VR things. But I do wonder, I feel like if you were to bet on someone who has been through, like, a VR encounter that has gotten them to, like, do this thing, whether it's run at a weapon, pick it up, do it, whether it's like parry a sword or like grab an arm as it's thrusting into you to try to hit you, all that stuff. I feel like if there was ever a game that was realistic in the way that it was trying to teach you to do these things, whether it's like, you know, if you're someone shooting at you, what should you do? Get low and run away, basically. If in those instances you'd be less privy to freezing up and locking up, I don't know, but it feels weirdly real. It's hard to describe. Don't forget, but like, yeah, I know. We're about to jump into it right now. Loans right there. Open up this. Yes, sir. Here we are, ladies and gents. This is the anime. Oh, wait, I get that video is still playing. No, it's paused. Good. All right, here's the anime lineup. Just real quick. There's no, like, big old titties on screen. No big old titty anime. Gonna wreck my life. Oh, that's another anime I gotta watch. I gotta add shit to my list. Sorry. Oh, and that was coming out too. Sorry. So much coming. Let's go. I hit the button. It didn't go. There we go. So much coming. I'm so hyped. I'm kind of blocking some shit, but who cares? I am absolutely jazzed. Nope, I didn't mean to click. There we go. I am absolutely hyped. Can we put more on screen? Maybe it's a bad idea to put more on screen. What do you call it? I am hyped for this super wholesome anime. That's this one right here. The one with the slime. I cannot wait for the dude to get even more godly, overpowered. Let's go. This is winter 2023. Oh, so we were still getting this stuff. This, I know, is a lot of people's favorite anime. Not favorite anime, but they like it a lot. I put all of my points into defense anime. Tank girl, basically. This one was really enjoyable too. The I'm a Giga fucking Demon Lord. This one I actually appreciated because it didn't. It was fully aware of itself being like a gross power fantasy. I am goddamn impossible. You can't big brain me. Which was fun because it's always like anime teeters on this like self-aware but like doesn't do it kind of thing. Oh shit, we're finally getting a sequel to Vinland Saga? Golly. It's been, in 24 episodes. Shit, okay. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Vinland Saga, but I was always waiting for them to, like, I wanted to watch it when I knew shit got much better. Like, because the guy, I'm not spoiling anything, but I want to watch season 1 when I know I see some ambers of season 2 guy popping off in a much better way. Because he seemed like he kind of was good, but not impossible to kill kind of thing. Also, let's go. Don't tease me, Miss Not an Okay. Fantastic show. Can't wait. What is your guys' favorite on this one? I'm pretty hyped about these two. These are both guilty pleasure shows for me. These ones. By that I just mean like I think they have a pretty good acclaim, I guess. What is this one? This one right here. Oh, this is that one. Fruit of the Evolver season 2. I did not think they would be getting this one. What? I didn't even know that was. Did I know that was coming to happen in season 2? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, shit. Also, I heard nothing but, man, there's so many I gotta put on my list. I'm happy you gave me this loan because I just gotta add a bunch of like season 1s to my list. I've heard nothing but good things about Tokyo Revengers. This one I wanted to see. It seems like a one that's gonna come for your heartstrings. Very cute. Also dark. What is this? Isekai non-berry something. It dies of an illness. God brings him back to life, giving his health and youth back. Sent him to... What is this one? What is this one? Oh, this is the first one. All right. That looks cute. Looks very wholesome. I don't know what this one is. Slice of life anime thing. Blonde girl and guy with bangs, basically. Or not bangs, but it's just normal hair. What is this? This one seemed fun. This is for the anime genre oh fucking no way. Sorry. Is this seriously? We're gonna no. Okay, sorry. I thought that was that. That was not that. I'm embarrassed. Never mind. I thought this was a God, Tower of God. It's not. It's not. It's some other shit. It looks very similar though, but neat. But anyways, this is the do you like tomboy archetype of anime character? Bang. Bang, here we go. Right there. Okay. First, the list, slime. Yeah, those are the ones you like the most, dude? Where is Shield Hero Season 3? Yeah, right. You think we're getting another season this fast? That'd be crazy. Maybe. Fluff says, oh yeah, outside of playing a bit of Darktide recently, since I haven't had much time after work, I play a lot. I haven't played a lot. I mostly played AC Valhalla since Destiny 2 and Monster Hunter collabs were live. And then I also picked up a Lil Gator game, right? Which is an absolutely wholesome adventure game. Yeah, I thought you'd tell me about it. I'm happy that you were enjoying it. BC says, imagine VR games that secretly just super... Dude, that's the thing I'm wondering is if... there's limits to this. But I wonder if you were to take someone who does do all of these weird VR things, because it's definitely not like one-to-one in the slightest. That's not true. But the hesitation metric in your brain of like, what do I do in this stressful situation? Because you do feel stressed. Like in VR, you do feel like, oh fuck, you do flinch and you do get hit. It's just how do you also feel about pain? Like, can you handle pain in the real world? And then you're also getting feedback in the system that tells you like when somebody does this, you're now watching for their elbow to raise because you know you need to do that. So there's these weird weird things. Oh no. Oh no. I get it, but no. Is this Lone? What is this? Is this a spin-off? Or is this a sequel? God fucking damn it. What is this? The second core of the fourth season. No, wait! Oh, never mind, we're good. I think. Maybe. Are we good? I hope we're good. Okay, sorry. D-Mache, or Is It Wrong to Pick Up Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in Dungeon, did this fucking stupid bullshit ass shit. I hate it so much. Weird. It basically was annoying. It did like this spin-off series with Eyes. It had just fucking bombed. It bombed so bad and was so shit. But what is this? Is this like taking place in the future? Because this says it's a prequel. Or sorry, this is where we're at now, and this says it's a sequel. But is that just... That's just future seasons, I guess? Sequel? Okay, so that's just saying season 2. Okay, that's happening. Okay, it says wait a minute! Wait a minute! We're getting too fucking... Stop yelling at me, I'll eat later. That's so fucking hype, dude! We're getting another season of D-Mache that soon? In winter? Next year? We're getting fucking D-Mache. That's one of my favorite fucking animes, dude. God, that's amazing. People saying the last season is fucking fire. I don't know. I gotta calm down. This to me is something else. Gotta be something else. Cause the anime and the manga are almost caught up to each other. So this is either a time skip or some shit. I do not know. I don't know what that is. If anyone ever figures out what the hell that is, let me know about it, because that doesn't make a lot of sense. Because they're really, I don't know, I don't think they have enough source material to make another jump, unless they do like a thing where they backtrack and tell some of the story, which okay. Anyways, I'm hyped for this one, by the way. The tomboy romance nonsense. I think it's gonna be fun. I don't know what this one is. Another isekai. A wizard, old man, elf women, tiny girl with giant axe. Anime. Basically, anime. I don't know what this one is. Either Nick used to be a member of a veteran adventure party, at least he's on Isekai, helping his undisciplined friends with account with reward getting access. Okay. Okay, just like a classic, hey, you're part of an adventurers guild, you're in a fantasy world, have fun, I like it. Oh shit! Bungo Stray Dog Season 4? Golly. That was great. That's a great anime too. I also need to catch up on that. God damn it. Spy something. Bet this has got loan written all over it. What is that? No slow, no second life. Okay, the story of the day. This is just me looking at anime. What do you guys see? I know Bungo Stray Dog Season 4. Let's go. This next year, man. Look, anime, I'll be honest, guys. Where gaming has kind of taken a step back, I still think we have these titans of gaming that are pretty good, like God of War or Elden Ring. But like the in-between is not very good. Like the game that come to mind last year, I think, is the Dying Light and Elden Ring and God of War. Those are the only games in recent memory that I think have actually made a AAA big experience. But anime, man, for the last like 3 years has been like delivery after delivery after delivery. It feels great. I don't know what this one is. They look like children. I'm less into it. What is this? Itchy. Something. They say every dog has his day. That's especially true for our protagonist, who was just turned into a dog and now lives every day under the care of his crush. Oh, I don't know why it was so funny to me reading it like that. Just like this is anime. This is a cringe. Okay, I'm sure it's great, but goddamn. Oh, what is this? Cute anime thing. Is 18-year-old girl. Yeah. Right. Mysterious magical romance. Villainous named that. Okay. Edgy looking romance anime thing. What was this? Toriyashi was nothing special in modern Japan, so when he was summoned to another world of sword play and sorcery, he thought he was ready for the adventure of a lifetime. I'm gonna kill myself. Too bad. The kingdom that summoned him only got him by mistake. Not only was he not one of the 3 summoned heroes, but his stats were laughable compared to theirs. On top of that, there's something... Got it. Why is it so much food? Is his thing like, I buff my other heroes and shit? That's kind of cool. That's a take. Get isekai, it's like, nah, I'm gonna make food. Eat me. Alright, boom. That's clean. This one looks like a lot. This one looks like even more. What? Wistra is an orphan girl living in a corner of British Empire at the end of the 19th century. Her life is desolate and bleak until she encounters Marabas, a powerful but equally lonely immortal being with a furry appearance. Hounded by hunters, together Wistra and Morbus roam the Empire, populated by humans and human-like beasts, in search of a place where they can live together in peace. Oh, goddamn. That's a furry if I've ever seen one. Right there, boys. You see that? Right above lone. This thing. That's hard furry. You can't escape it. that's that. We also have this one. This one. Looks a little depressing, that one. But I really just want Shield Hero Season 3. I don't know if the Shield Hero 3 Season 3 is going to happen. It seems like a quite quick turnaround. It took 4 years to get a sequel to the last one. So, ha. But also, that's because it's 24 episodes opposed to 12. So, maybe actually. Fluff says, and also, pick up Lil Gator Game with the over that. Anime women, god tier anime. I find it hilarious how you emphasize furry as a figure. I'll catch my exactly. 100%. If it said some other shit, I would be like, yes. Furry and waifus, I thought it couldn't be done. Bang. What is this one? The great beast created the land. All right. But humans stole it. Angering the beast, began eating humans, who in turn called upon the gods to fight the beast. In the age of sword, heroes, and myth, giant beasts are hunted by humans for profit. Jiro, who makes his living as a beast hunter, sounds like Monster Hunter, honestly, encounters... sorry, is being chastised by someone, and in this moment decides to save her, as rumors spreads regarding humanity and mystery. What is this about? Who are my people? I don't know. It's sounds like Monster Hunter, honestly. I don't high cards. This looks like a discount sword hero. Okay, not shield hero, sword hero. As a master assassin, Uni looks into a series of assassinations made on the grounds of a samurai clan. I've lost interest already. Cute anime girl things. This one looks actually like quite stylistic. Trigun is a popular... Oh, okay, this may actually be something. Trigun is a popular anime Japanese gun action manga series created by Yoshiri Naito. It followed the journey of Vash, a legendary gunman and a pacifist with a bounty on his head, and now is with It will be reborn as a brand new what is this? What does it look like? Have I seen this before? Oh fuck! This is huge for one of you. I thought one of you guys were a big Trigun fan. You guys kept asking me to watch this back in the day because I love Blood Blockade Battlefront so much. This is the same artist. Huh. So they're rebooting Trigun. Huh. Very cool. I might actually watch that. This is no one I gotta add to the list. This is up there for me immediately. The vampire, like, weird, goofy show. Love it. Sugar Apple Fairy Tale. Why is that not kanji? Is that an American one? I don't know. Whatever that is. Buddy Daddies. 2 professional contract criminals are up for the biggest mission yet, taking care of a child. These all sound like fucking WB shitty B movie plotlines. And I'm sure they'll work. I'm sure I'll love most of these. Like, that sounds like a goofy, fun comedy anime, but goddamn, do they all sound like a lot. Oh shit, we got Nier Automata anime. That's something. Doesn't need to be said, but that's interesting. The second season of this one. Boy love looking things. After professional, the final middle school, judo tournament. Oh, cool. Judo, anime, cute girl thing. Neat. Overmind. The story of Watcher, beautiful android, is set on an entertainment tower Babel. Okay. A new source hope for humanity from climate change has submerged the world underwater. Several unique magical units complete to raise the top of the Babel. Got it. Tower of Babel. We fucked ourselves. Why is there a tower? Okay. They're climbing it. Got it. Neat. Probably could be cool. Looks like it has a high budget, just based on the profile. What is this? D4DJ, all mix. Dancing anime, probably. Card Fight Vanguard. I feel like I feel like I've heard about that for a long time. Is it finally getting another anime? Golly. Pokemon Master thing coming out. Uplifting thing. Yep. What the hell is this? TV short. Oh, I see. So we're done with the TV anime. Now we're doing movies. We got a what the fuck is this called? What's it called? This one. God damn it. Also, Chainsaw Man last episode next week. Yeah, man, the fucking animes are wrapping up fast. I was not expecting that. Also, I think DiMachi is probably almost done too. So much shit to watch. Yeah, it's almost like I'm like, god damn. I kind of want to pace myself, but yeah. Are you kidding me? Blue Giant. This guy's ripping on a tuba and just fucking getting after it. I'll be honest, I would talk shit, but there's an anime called Blue Lock, I think is what it's called. Blue Lock, which is like a soccer anime, which looks so fucking hype. I know people talk about Haiku, it's on the list, but that fucking other anime, it's like the least to do with soccer ever and more to do with like ambition and like grinding through some shit. Blue Lock or Gen Lock, I think it's Blue Lock. Have you seen that, Lone? I googled it. Shield Hero season 3 is confirmed, but no. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely gonna happen. I don't disagree that Shield Hero is gonna come out, but I just thought probably next year. Give it a 1 year gap. The more support / leader opportunity veterans and gunslinger Ogryn and zealot of Cypher can clear the time. I supposedly there may be 4 subclasses in the work for Darktide. Oh, I see. Gotcha. So those are ones. Nice. Gunlugger. Neat. Vlev says the original Trigon was great. I'm not sure how good the reboot will be. Well, hopefully it's just like what they did, but just with a new polish. Because that to me is a big thing, man. Like, yeah, like if they told me that they were gonna, or if they said that they were gonna redo all of Bleach, like kind of like Dark Brotherhood, Full Metal Alchemist Dark Brotherhood or Brotherhood, where they cut out some of the filler, they keep a crazy pace. I think that would be sick, and they also update the quality of it. That'd be great. Because I do think there's other stories that people don't watch because they're just old enough to be like, it's a little gritty, it's a little too much gritty. Yeah, Trigon. Yeah, I know Trigon has a soft spot in a lot of people's hearts. That's why I thought, oh, okay. Trigon was great. It's a fun concept, especially a space western. Red says last I watched was Adult Swim back when they did mostly anime. Oh, okay. There was an old creative AMVA that had Vash from Trigon and Spike from Cowboy Bebop duel. Yeah, there's always those weird ones where it looks just jank enough, but also super difficult to do. Behind the line. Oh shit! An ONA. What does this mean? What's an ONA? Does anyone know what that means? Well, regardless, we have the 2nd season of Way of the House Husband. Killer. We have another 2 episodes. Is that right? Yeah. Anyways, we got 2 episodes of this weird, game. It's a great anime, actually. It's 7 Deadly Sins. Ooh, that looks not good. Oh, that's made by a freak, right? That fucking guy who makes the worst shows ever. Yeah. It's horror fuel. No, thank you. It's a manga or something? I don't know. It doesn't say how many episodes it has. This is going to have 15 episodes. All right. Thus far, massive takeaways is we get maybe a sequel to DMache 2 next year that is really quick turnaround. I'm actually worried that it's just going to be like a prequel. Yeah. We're getting, what do you call it? This season 2 of this show, which I've heard nothing but good things. We're getting, as norm, a lot of fantasy / isekai. A lot of it's isekai, but a good bit of fantasy. Some with interesting premises like this. I like that. We get some pervert fuel for you guys as well with the dog thing. I'm assuming, thigh highs. Yeah. We had this one, which is a story of a soldier from the Dark Army who cannot use magic. Instead, he wields an Got it. By the way, guys, I'll watch most of these and enjoy them. I'm not trying to come for you here. If you're excited for the show, I'll probably love it. I like most things. But I can't help but read it and think, okay. Okay. I am a little disappointed not to see, fuck, man, another couple months without seeing any, Tower of God or God of High School. I think it's just high time. Yeah, unless, those projects couldn't have been, completely halted. They had to have been, put on hold at the very most. But yeah. We can literally see spring, too. Okay, so this is spring. Okay, we're gonna breeze by this. I gotta go fucking eat food. Dark Strong, sick. I think that's sword. Demon Slayer. This one looks pretty awesome, actually. Whatever it is, cool. That looks cute. I've seen this before. It's a girl has a cute. She goes and plays an MMO and gets a cute outfit, and then it's broken. Okay, they're trying to buy time before they before we before Consuba season 3. Got it. This is actually a decent show. It's an okay show. Oh fuck me, really? Oh wait, no, sorry. I thought I missed seeing it. I'm sorry. We're fine. I thought that was the other one. Never mind. Oh, I did not expect them to have another season of this. That's also a very acclaimed show that people talk about. This looks interesting. Cute. A reverse harem. Ladies, get it. Cute. Edgy. What is this called? Dead Mount Death Play. Too much. Too much for me. Cute. Looks like spring is going to be a lot cute. Not a lot of like, oh my god, but cute. Not a lot for spring. A lot of it's coming out in the winter. Or fall, whatever the hell we were on. Oh, Black Clover movie. That's sick. Okay. All right. I'm hyped. Not a lot in the second half. You got me in the first half, for sure. Yeah, the winter. Spring is... Fall, I think we got Chainsaw Man, Spike's Family. This looks cute. Yeah, see, Blue Lock. Blue Lock, this is... If you guys want to go see an anime that, like, I think you'd be surprised at how fucking... Oh, it's also 24 episodes, dude? Holy shit. Oh. That's the other anime, man. Mob Psycho's last season. Oh. Sad. Very sad. There it is! My boy! If only we had another one. Bunch of cute things. Don't know what that is. Looks like a lot. Alright, that's a horror for sure. Alright. Neat. I'm hyped for winter. Next winter. Ugh. Very far away. Shit. Or maybe that's coming out now. It says coming... Oh, no, Jan 7th. I did not know that came out so fast. Okay. No, it's happening. Next month. Next month, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're good, actually. OVA, original video animation, especially animated specifically that aren't airing on TV. Oh, okay, gotcha. So just like a little thing. Oh, so I think that's why Netflix's Way of the House Husband's also there, just because it's not technically on TV. ONA. Yeah, that's right. I know OVA, but not ONA. Original and net animation, same thing, but an internal on the internet. So, I see. So that makes sense. That's why Netflix's thing is there. Yeah, I'm surprised that, it's really, you gotta keep an eye out for this one right here, which is, Fruit of the Evolver. That's what this one is. It has a new animation studio. So I know a lot of people thought, like, Fruit of the Evolver was funny, but, like, kind of like a trashy show, a guilty pleasure show. But with the new animation studio, it looks very high quality. So hopefully it improves in all ways. Because I do think Fruit of the Evolver was, like, a little much sometimes, but it was funny, but a little much. Alone says, don't act like you don't love it. Flum says, there was it over that, Megami, yeah, Megami, yeah. It's funny though, I think we still would have had a Konosuba. It's, again, some of these anime, like You're Welcome Demon School Irma, because one of those shows that blows me away that it's continually like, and here's another one, and here's another one, and here's another one. Like, they're making such good use of the momentum that they're gaining, or so many of these other shows are like, well, turns out we're doing 15 shows at once, so we're going to do this and then move on to the other one and help get that out the door, and move on to the next one and help get that out the door. Which I think is a lot of why certain animes, even though they're successful, don't continue right after each other really quickly, because they're working on two things at once, and then the other team has to help finish the other team's work, and vice versa. All the Edge. Yeah, that's anime. Lone says the queue will never get finished at this rate. Yeah, man. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, okay. I still have much Skeleton Knight and all that shit. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm off to go eat, quickly edit, maybe, and then exercise. But hopefully I can see you guys at 1 p.m. tomorrow. It might be a faster stream. We'll still stream at 1 p.m. though. I would love to pick your guys' brain about some of the ideas I have for some stream videos that we could do, as well as what game we should mainline next for a week straight. Because I think that'd be a better thing. So to pick your guys' brain about that would be fun. But hopefully I can see you then. If you can't make it, I totally understand. It's also Christmas Eve if you're celebrating that. So I get it. That's why we're also doing it early in the morning. So yeah, the reason why we're doing it early is so that my Christmas Eve is my Christmas. So we're gonna be ending the stream. I'm immediately gonna go be having my Christmas. And yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully I can see you again tomorrow. And goodbye, my friends. Also, thank you so much, Lone, for telling me about this. I'm gonna add a lot of these to the queue. Appreciate you, and bye.